Welcome, lovers of the spooky and the macabre, to this Halloween season tale of haunting and horror, using the new World of Darkness supplement, Ghost Hunters, on Kickstarter now. It's already funded and plowing through stretch goals left and right, so definitely go check it out. The game fits into any World of Darkness 20th anniversary game line and offers all kinds of new options to both play mortals and use them as antagonists. I am Tyler, EldritchEchoes Online, normally masked for this show to be a spooky, eerie ghost, but tonight I need to roll lots of dice to try to destroy our ghost hunters. I will be your storyteller for this terrifying tale. We are Vorpal Tales, and we have a variety of terrifying tales and awesome adventures we play every week, Sunday to Friday, all at 9 p.m. Eastern. Right now we're playing Conan by Modiphius on Sundays, our Chronicle of Darkness No Time for Reality right here at Onyx Path on Mondays, Dungeon of the Mad Mage on Tuesdays, this game here on Onyx Path on Wednesdays, which will culminate next week during the week of Halloween. It will be followed by our new Chronicle Mage 20th Anniversary. On Thursdays, we play Starfinder, and on Fridays, we play our dark horror games. This week, Cult Divinity Lost. Speaking of Onyx Path Publishing, a special thanks to them tonight for always having our backs as players and all the support they give all of us for making yet another great game. Thanks to Astral Tabletop, who make the virtual tabletop we use for all of our games but one. And my brother at N8MIDD for endless custom Astral Tabletop character sheets for all to use. You can find us on almost all social media platforms by looking up Vorpal Tales. You can also find us by going to our website, vorpaltales.com, which links to our YouTube, our Twitch, and coming soon, podcasts. Come check us out. Night Horrors. Tell everyone who you are and the name of your character in this terrifying tale.
Hello everyone, I am Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, and tonight I will be playing the Skeptic Necromancer, Aldous Marks.
Hi everybody, I am Ever. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever. My pronouns are they, them, and tonight I will be playing... Oh my god. Yes.
Oh my god,
Cassandra...
that's an interesting character.
You're fired. I will be playing Cassandra, aka Cass Markopoulos. She is a medium, and her pronouns are she and her.
Joke's on you, I was never hired. I'm an unpaid intern.
My name's Louis Acosta. I'm going to be playing Lupe Usman. And you can find me at Twitter at Louis and Acosta's. Having a moment here.
It's not just me.
So
Pass that torch.
my name is J3 Billion, otherwise known as John Person, and I am going to be playing our resident conspiracy theorist that everyone knows, loves, and is currently underwater.
Pass the torch to the wrong person. Carry on, Tiffany.
I was about to say, like, alright, just be rude and skip me, John. Damn.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Pinky
It's better than me
88.
skipping you at the end, I guess.
That is true. Pinky 88 on Twitter. I am Tiffany, also known as the Pinky. I am playing Chris Morrison, or CJ. He is super into the supernatural and gets scared of everything, and is currently using dowsing rods to smush the spider webs away because spiders are crawling up his legs, and it's terrifying.
And now, let's return to our terrifying tale, Chimera House. Who would like to recap last session? If no one volunteers, it will default to Tiffany as our official chronicler.
I vote for Tiffany as our official chronicler.
I like this plan.
Rude. I don't like this plan.
I third this plan.
Motion carried.
Boo!
Yeah, you can do it. Just do it. Oh, is that meme dead yet? Okay.
Okay, so to begin the day after the initial email, the whole group is sitting at a small conference table at a hotel Lupe are sitting and enjoying coffee and all that other stuff, where Cass decides, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little reading, because why not? Bats, bats, ghosts, bats, the devil, fools, more bats, more ghosts. What's going on? Aldous, with his awesome might, is like, listen, Cass, I'm not doubting your awesome abilities, but you're being a little sus right now about constantly pulling the same cards. Let me fix that for you. And so the old man just kind of hobbles his way, grumbling, complaining as he does, grabbing more brand new tarot decks, plopping them in front of Cass, and is like, I can shuffle them for you if you need the help. Cass, feeling her abilities have been insulted, takes the cards, shuffles them, and starts drawing cards. Essentially pulling the same stuff. Only this time there's a devil? No, that can't be right. Aldous is refusing to accept this. He pulls a card. It is also the devil. During this whole time, Lupe has recorded this experience, and everyone's freaking out. CJ's like, what? How are there two devils in a deck? That's not right. He pulls a card. It's the devil. Oh, not today, Satan. Pulls another one. Satan, no! Drops the card. All the cards are dropped. Everyone's screaming. Everyone's panicking. Aldous looks like he's ready to have a heart attack. No, he's just constipated. He didn't have his oatmeal for the morning. We clean up all the cards. We pick them up. We look at everything. They're normal? What? No, that's... They watch the videotape recording. Everyone's freaking out. But in the video, all the cards are clean. They're not repeats. They're not anything different. They're just normal. That's not a good way to start the week. But hey, what do we know? We're just a bunch of people that go hunting for supernatural beings for a living, right? We don't know anything about what we're doing. The group continues on, investigating other things, like Aldous and Lupe go to investigate the site of where the house is supposed to be, but there is no house. And the neighbors look a little kind of weird. Oh, it's fine. You know, they're gonna start constructing really soon, and it's fine. They do this kind of stuff, and we're getting paid really for them to be here. Yeah, everything's fine. It's okay. And it's not like Chris was having nightmares about, you know, weird stuff going on and his mean ma not being able to talk to him. And Cass wasn't having nightmares of any kind because, hey, it's not like she's spiritually connected or anything. And leave it to Aldous to be sitting at 5:31 in the morning waiting for the continental breakfast. It's only been a minute, sir. I need my coffee and my bagel. Okay, Aldous. So as everyone continues to doing their work, little weird things begin happening here and there, but everyone just kind of chalks it up to just little coincidences. It's not serious. It's not real. We're just so wild up about, this big haunted house that we're not really seeing clearly. It's fine. It's fine. Then the big day arrives and we actually show up and there's this big, beautiful house with this huge, ominous aura outside. Lupe is just like, is this real? Hey guys, help me push this over. Let me just... And while everyone's testing the sturdiness of the house, Cass turns around as the gate slams behind and she notices the vehicle is missing. It's just the weird angling of the street, right? It's just really dim on this side and the gates are kind of thick. It just looks like the van's missing, right? It's totally still there. It's there. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone eventually moves into the house, noticing how eerie and quiet things are, that there's no one else around, just them. The ghost hunters continue to move on, eventually finding a room with busts of each individual. Each face is contorted and weird looking. Aldous has this blank expression as if he's passed out or dead. Everyone else has looks of absolute horror and terror upon them. Lupe notices his bust is a little different. It's smooth almost. It's made out of chocolate? That makes no sense. Wait, what is this one? Oh, no, it's just a regular ceramic bust. But why is that one Chocolate. Why does it smell so good? No, it's fine. It's not real. They're playing a joke. Who makes bust out of chocolate, right? That's just insane. Everyone continues on. Things start getting knocked over, and there's roaches running everywhere from the broken bus that was knocked over the floor, which was Bradley's. And this whole chaos, Cass kindly just puts a little protein bar in front of hers, little offering, saying thank you for allowing us to be here. A simple gesture. Things become even more chaotic, and next thing you know, a door slams and Bradley is missing. Where did he go? Everyone realizes that he went through the big main door. We open it, but it's pure darkness. If we try to leave the door open, it quickly slams down shut. Little do we know, Bradley is walking through to a watery grave. Water fills the room just after he falls down to a pit. He feels something slimy swimming up against him. Suckers start swimming up, wrapping around his leg, and pulling him down into the deep, dark pit. Everyone decides that we need to follow Bradley, make sure he's okay, and one by one, each individual falls through into their own darkness, their own nightmares. Lupe finds himself walking through a room, and it's a casino? How does a casino fit in here? Is this some British television, like bigger on the inside technology? That must be it. CJ goes through and finds there's spider webs everywhere. Spiders crawling up and down his arms, his legs, clinging to every little piece of his fabric. Cass follows through and also falls down into the water, seeing Bradley being sucked down underneath. As she dives in, she sees a door on the floor, at the bottom of it, with the big number 2. Aldous begins walking through and sees his own funeral, looking through the eyes of his son. Apparently, he didn't have quite a good relationship with his son, and things just became dark and depressing and very sad. Where will adventurers go? Will these ghost hunters be able to prevail? Find out in this episode of Ghost Hunters.
Excellent, thank you.
2 thumbs up. Fantastic. Fade in from black.
You may have a bonus XP, man. Which I guess will carry over to Mage, because this one's only got 2 sessions left. Okay. So yes, we left off with the scene where Aldous was in his own coffin looking up at his son and saw the number 2 on his son's chest. We will begin again with that scene. Prepare yourself, Aldi.
Okay. I got this.
So, the scene moves from where you're within your son's body as a passenger looking out to being in your own corpse looking up at him, even though your eyes should be closed. He continues on with his commentary. He sneers down at you. Took you long enough. What else does all this do?
Rigor mortis really sudden naturally.
Balmer had a sense of humor.
I mean, based on what they would have told him, yeah, that seems about right.
And Balmer looks down, looks at the sun, but the Balmer's like, it was in the will.
That scans.
If I try to speak out, like, what happens? Just at all, like, make any sound?
Depends. What do you want to say?
I'll just do the classic, I'm not dead, you idiot. Get me out of here. Get me out of this goddamn thing. I'm not dead. Get me up.
The son arches an eyebrow, looks at the Undertaker. The Undertaker sighs heavily and says, I hate it when that happens. I haven't had any incidents this month, and he gestures towards another guy you can't see.
What?
Can't move your head, though.
Do what?
Can't move your head, though. Yet.
Can I start like trying to rock my body and kick? No! Get me out! I'm not supposed to be dead. I'm not gonna die. You're not gonna get rid of me that easy, you idiot. Get me out of here.
Make self-control roll.
Oh, I guess I should open my character sheet. Apologies, everybody. We might... Yep, there it is. And don't worry, I'll get it out of your way. Alright, there you go, guys. Sorry. I usually set that up before. Okay. A self-control roll.
Yep.
Self-control. Gets a toggle. Nothing else should be clicked. All clear. Good to go. Okay. Boom! 5 successes?
Feel like you might have bonus dice or something else checked.
No.
Oh, I guess I don't know how much self-control you have either.
Bonus die is 0. I have max self-control.
What's your DC set at?
6.
Then yeah, I can believe it because you have it maxed.
Yeah.
You're able to slowly start rocking the coffin.
So it looks like...
But you can't unlock any limbs.
Okay, so it looks like on 5 dice I rolled 2 10s and a 1 and then a regular success.
Something higher than 6, right? Yeah. Higher than 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with 5 dice, I believe.
Okay.
So you can start rocking back and forth, but you have no fine motor control.
Okay. Then
like coming out of sleep paralysis, or like your arm after you fall asleep on it and it just tingles.
Okay, just like, and then if I can, I want to like do the rock back and forth, and I'll knock my own coffin over.
You successfully knock the coffin over and roll out. Somebody comes back into the room and you roll over just in time for your head to roll towards the Undertaker. And he's looking at the other guy, and the other guy hands him a complex device that looks like it's somewhere between a bear trap and 16 manacles in series. And they start moving towards you. And he's like pulling the bear trap part open, and it's all sharp edges and teeth and manacles.
No, I'm not. Stop it. No, God, no. Get out of here.
The son chuckles and says, yeah, this will be good.
No, okay. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, just do it yourself. You gotta do something, you gotta do it your fucking self, right? You're the only one that can do a damn thing around here. Okay. I want to start thinking, is there anything that I could do? Like, I have no fine, like, motor control, you said, but can I, like, shimmy my body or try to, like, throw my arm and have maybe something come out of a pocket that was or wasn't there, specifically some sort of one of my staves?
Make a willpower roll, difficulty 8.
Yeah, I want to try to use my necromancy to see if I can literally, like, raise myself from the dead in this vision. Yeah, something like that, or at least get some control over what's going on. Willpower?
Yep, difficulty 8.
One success.
Spend a point of willpower, temporary.
Okay.
The lights flicker. And in that moment when they're out but not quite on, there's 3 of those moments as they flicker. In those moments, when it's dark and the lights haven't come back on, Instead of seeing an Undertaker's assistant, and your son, they change, and the figures are taller, looming over you, 8 feet tall. The arms are far too long. There are too many digits. The eyes are way too wide, and the whites are too bright, and they're all teeth with smiles that are far too large for their faces. And then the lights right themselves, and yes, a stave falls out of your pocket.
Shoot. Hold on. Where are you? I have the first 2 staves, which are right in front of me. Where are you? Come on.
Normally I'd fill the gap with noise, but the song does it for us.
Apologies. Yeah.
This is a fantastic song.
It really is. It's really creeping me out. So I was looking for my archetype so I can find what I can actually do here.
That's fine.
Scrolling through, scrolling.
That is great.
This is what we want anyways. As we steamroll to the end, we want to showcase all the cool powers.
Okay, here we go. Necromancers, stamina and occult. I have the fear stave and the prayer stave.
Okay.
Okay. When written on an object. Okay. All right. So when it rolls out, I want it to be the fear stave. So when it rolls, it kind of like comes out of my breast pocket, rolls around, does that kind of like rolls, and then kind of tips around on its side, and then falls at their feet as they're kind of like looming over me, and that when that lands up and it's carved in and it has like my blood filled into the carving, I try from within to scream out like, I know who you are, and it's gonna try to intimidate them, and I'm gonna have a -2 difficulty to that because of the stave.
So, are you trying to resurrect yourself with it or affect them with it?
Affect them. This is to actually like scare them off. This is a stave that scares spirits. When written on an object and thrown at the feet of the ghost will cower in fear as it recognizes the void inside of you. You have a -2 difficulty for any intimidation or subterfuge roll against ghosts.
Roll it.
So yeah, I'm scary to ghosts. Ghosties. Intimidation, and that's gonna be... Boom. And then what's the base DC for that?
It would have been 8, so 6.
Okie doke. Two successes.
Okay. It's not going to do as much as you think here, but pay attention to future scenes.
Okay.
So, when your effect goes off, the assistant flies apart into ectoplasmic strands and tatters as if it had been hit by an energy blast, torn apart. And the ectoplasmic strands and tatters go rushing through a side door and disappear. Has no effect on your son or the Undertaker. The lights flicker again, and once again the Undertaker's teeth are much too shiny and white, and the smile is much too large. And you hear him say, "Oh no, Daddy," but when he says Daddy, it's in a high-pitched child's voice. Necromancy won't work without the... And then his voice drops to an impossibly low octave you could only achieve with the synthesizer. Blood of your kin. Your son backs off 2 steps, looks unsure of himself.
can I start to actually move?
Yes, you have control of your body again. Stiff and unorganized, and plus 2 DC to any physical actions, but you're in control.
Okay. I'll, oh, jeez.
Your son looks at the Undertaker and looks at you and backs off another step. The Undertaker kneels over you, and the lights are still flickering, so when he kneels, he's looming massively larger than he should be.
Right.
But when you focus on him, he's just a guy in a suit. And in the super deep bass voice says again, but quieter, blood of your kin, and hands you a knife by the hilt. You look at your son again and see the number 2
Yes.
over his breast on his shirt.
Yeah. I take it. And
He giggles in the high-pitched voice of a little girl, and when the lights flicker, this time it is a little girl in a tattered white dress with black hair and a smudged face.
that's the person looming over me?
The Undertaker, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take it. Take the knife in my hand, and I look at my son, and I'm just like, "This isn't real. This is ghosts. This is something going on. I mean, it's real, but it's not real, and you have no idea who you're messing with right now." And I'll stab her instead. I know what they're trying to make me do, and Aldous doesn't play along when told what to do, so...
The knife hits the chest of the Undertaker, little girl, creepy tall looming guy,
Sure.
and makes a scraping clang sound like when you stab your car and pull the knife along the side to leave a scratch mark on your... or your ex does it to your car. And the Undertaker laughs in both simultaneously, a little girl's voice and a man's voice. And when the lights flicker this time, it's a 6 foot tall, you're not sure it's androgynous person that looks more bionic machine than person. And the breastplate you hit is metal, or some kind of metallic plastic hybrid.
What the hell?
That won't work on me.
No, and I'll kind of like do the...
And ever, please tell Steve, only the blood of your kin is creepy as possible.
Only the blood of your kin.
And then the lights stop flickering and it's just the Undertaker again.
I'll do the slow, like, kind of like on, like, sitting, but like on my hands, kind of like trying to like scoot backwards, like, no, and like try to get up, but I'm all...
You scoot backwards into the podium where the speech would have been made.
Mm-hmm. And I'll kind of use that to try to like pull myself up, and I'll look for, you know, like in a we're back in the church, then like the door that would normally lead to where like the priest chambers are, where he gets prepped and walks out from. And I'm just gonna look for a door and sprint out of there because I don't want to deal with this guy.
You scoot back into the podium and it clatters and falls over with a crash, which makes both you and your son look at it and jump. When you look back, the Undertaker's gone and all of the doors in the room slam shut. Your son looks around at the room, which the lights flicker one last time, and when they come back on, the room hasn't been used in forever. It's covered in cobwebs and dust and grime, and it smells like mold and mildew, and it's cold, and you can see a thunderstorm lashing outside, intermittently lighting the room, but there's no actual lights in the room anymore. Your son looks around, and he looks genuinely panicked now, and he looks at you and says, "Definitely not me, you old goat." And he looks around and grabs a coat rack, breaks a piece off, starts brandishing it like a club.
No need to do that. We can figure something out here. Stay calm, okay? Just listen to me. Listen to me. Just do what I say for once, okay?
How the fuck would I ever listen to you? All you ever do is order people around.
'Cause I know what the hell I'm doing. Been around for a long time. Maybe if people listened to me once in a while, we'd be even... not here.
Make a Courage roll. Difficulty 8.
Oh no.
Apologize. Conscience, not courage.
Still, oh no. Two successes.
A wave of energy seems to fill the room, and it's energy of emotion, and it sinks in deep. And it's just frustration and anger that the damn kid won't ever do what you're told. And it's frustration and anger that you just don't give a shit about the kid sinks into him. You can see the rage sink into his eyes. He swings at you.
Dodge!
You may roll it. Apparently he's really good at sticks, though.
Yeah, he probably played like lacrosse or something. Come on, stay wily, Aldous. One success.
Stick hits you right in the ribs. It's not a resounding crack, it's a resounding crunch. Pain flares all through your abdominal region.
Ugh. Any damage from that?
About to find out how much. One lethal. Got lucky. Also, you're now at -4 for all physical actions because now you have broken ribs and a dead body.
Okay.
Lethal's the middle of the three. There should be 3. On the left would be bashing, middle, lethal, right, aggravated.
Okay. Alright. So...
Not necessarily in combat yet, though, because you're not fighting back.
Okay.
He looks surprised at how well he damaged you with one swing.
That make you feel good? Hmm? Make you feel better? Hit an old man? Like double over? I'm 75 years old. What do you think I'm going to be able to do to you?
He doesn't say anything. The rage is taking him. It's taking you, too.
Before it overtakes me, I'll wait for him to try to start swinging again. I know that they want me to kill him, obviously, because the 2 is over his chest. I get that they're wanting me to open that up and use him as the door. Like, I get the concept.
You're just refusing to play along, yes.
Right, because all this... But what I will do is next time he swings, I actually want to... If I need to take the shot again, I will, but I want to specifically use that opportunity to actually cut his arm and get his blood on the knife.
Go ahead and attack with the knife because he definitely hit you.
Okay, so that's going to be a melee, I assume?
Yep. Yeah, melee in this one.
Okay. Melee, strength, you said -4.
No, you can have this one without the -4. It's an illusion. Some things just work. The scenario wants you to kill him. It will let you stab him.
Okay.
In fact, you get a +2.
I was going to ask. I was also going to possibly use some willpower because I do want to...
If you do that, then yeah, you'd get an automatic success and 2 bonus dice from the room. Additional successes would count towards extra damage.
Okay, I'll spend one of my willpower then to do that.
Okay.
So, bonus die 2, spending a willpower for automatic 2 successes, and then rolling this roll, which I got a 0 on because I'm not very good. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to re-roll that because I didn't change. DC was back to 6, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, let me roll that one more time.
Re-roll that, yeah.
3 successes back up to 5 with the 2, so...
So roll 3, 4, 5. Roll 5d10. Anything 6 or higher is damage.
3d10.
Either way, there's blood on the knife. 5d10.
5d10.
3 for your successes, 2 for the base knife.
Okay, 5d10.
Plus any strength bonus, so 5d10 plus your strength.
And what's the number I'm looking to get over?
6.
2 successes.
You manage to come up and cut, but instead of slashing his arm, you actually sink it into his abdomen and pull it out. It is soaked in blood. Good juicy gut blood, too.
Okay.
The knife they gave you is really big and serrated and unnecessarily sharp.
Sure, it makes total sense.
Of course. And, but he comes down with the bat even though he screams in pain right on your head. And if anyone else is in the room, they'd actually see the temple of Aldous cave in a little bit. And Aldous' right eye, the pupil slides to the left, but the other one doesn't.
See, I can't do that one, so...
No, you can do.
So we'll
and you take 5 levels of damage.
What level?
Lethal.
2, 3...
And at that point, you're at 6 levels of total lethal damage. He just keeps beating you until you're dead and your scene ends. And it fades out.
Alright. Yikes.
You come to in a room that makes you sneeze because it's covered in dust and dirt and debris. I won't tell you the rest until anyone else gets there. What you do see in your hand is the knife still soaked in blood.
Okay.
Now we're going back to the water.
Oh boy.
So, if you recall, those of you in the scene where you fell into the ocean in the middle of a room, something pulled you down under the water enough for you to realize you're both struggling in the water. This would be Cass and Brad. And wait, no, this isn't Brad. John's character.
Yeah, it's Brad.
Yes, Brad.
Oh, yeah, I
Brandy.
thought Tiffany was Brad for a second for some reason. Sorry.
Brad Tomlinson.
Tiffany's character is more of the Brads I've met in real life. I apologize. So, Brad and Cass. You both realize you're both struggling under the water, but you can't see the thing that was yanking you down deep. However, when you both looked up, the surface was much farther away than it should have been, and way deep below you is the only light source, and it's like at the bottom of whatever this is, and it's got the number 2 on it.
Well, fuck, I just gonna try and swim down, I suppose.
Same.
Brad flails around and dives deep. Doesn't even look at you, Cass.
Rude. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna attempt to go down to the 2.
Both of you make athletics plus strength checks, and then at difficulty 6, and then athletics plus stamina at difficulty 8.
Athletics plus strength.
DC 6, and athletics plus stamina DC 8.
Make sure nothing else is checked here.
For the first roll, 2.
Zero.
And you said athletics plus for the second one? Stamina, I think.
I think so. Now let me click, dang it.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No,
it's
not you.
Stamina for the second one.
Stamina plus athletics. Difficulty 8?
Yes.
Okay. 4.
Also, on that last roll, I accidentally had perception clicked. But I rolled a 0, so it all works out.
Okay.
Right. Do the thing.
Nice.
How?
You got a crit. You got crit on both dice.
Not on the other one, though.
Successes?
For stamina, I got a 4. And then for the other one, strength, I got a 0.
You try to push down, but you panic. And in your panic, you spin around and lose your direction as the light flickers out. And it's just dark, endless water in every direction. The 2 people who are terrified of drowning.
Can I see her? Like,
No.
At all?
As the light
Nothing?
flickers out, though, Cass, you see John swimming away, but for a brief second as the light flickers out, he whips around and looks up at you. And in the flickering, it's much too large, and it has teeth that are much too big and too white, smiling up at you before everything is consumed in darkness.
Bradley does?
Just for a moment, and then it's all dark. Bradley, you push down real hard, and then the light flickers and goes out, and you're lost in the sea of blackness. Bradley, make a courage roll. Difficulty 8.
Just straight courage.
Mm-hmm.
Sure there's not a thing I can add to this, or...
Yep.
Okay. 2.
And survival plus intelligence.
Okay, so just straight intelligence. Is this still difficulty 8?
Yes.
Oh, that's not right. Is it?
Which one?
The second one?
Says you had 2 dice. Is your intelligence 2?
Yes.
Then yes, that's correct. You rolled a 10.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on 1 second. Okay. You keep pushing down, and you're trying to fight off the panic, but it's becoming difficult. Also, you could lose sight completely of Cass, but you feel like something large and looming is chasing you.
Wonderful. Where the fuck is Cass?
Cass, roll survival
Oh,
plus
God, no.
intelligence. Well, no, I'm sorry. Courage for you also first, and then survival plus intelligence.
Where the fuck is Cass? Why the fuck is Cass? When the fuck is Cass?
Cass,
What the fuck
Cass
is
is
Cass?
approved.
When the fuck is Cass? Why are we here?
How the fuck?
How the fuck is Cass?
Probably not doing too well right now.
Probably not.
Am I supposed to roll a thing?
Courage, I believe.
Survival?
Okay. I totally blanked on that.
Is it difficulty 8, Tyler?
Because you were imagining the scenario in your head, it means I'm succeeding. Yes, you need to roll courage first at difficulty 8, and then survival plus intelligence at difficulty 8.
Courage. Where are you, Courage?
It's under virtues, under advantages.
Okay, let's see here. How does this go? I got a 2.
Nice.
And then survival.
Just survival?
Plus
Nothing
intelligence.
else? Oh, okay. Haha, 0.
You are completely lost in the darkness and don't know which way to swim. What do you do? You can either try to swim what you can think is straight down, straight up, or any direction in a bubble. 3-dimensional.
I will, and stop me if this is something that you're not allowing. Have my character make a couple bubbles that if she can spare it, and see which direction they go.
Pitch black.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Good thought, though.
I'm just gonna go in the direction that my head is pointed.
Got it. Bradley, back to you.
I wish you wouldn't say that so ominously.
Courage, difficulty 9.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do your thing. I'm gonna click. Oh no. It's almost like I should die in this room. There's no way that's right. Oh,
Let's look and see.
4. Why is the difficulty still 6? Is my sheet screwing up?
Also, that's not the right roll. It's impossible to have 6 courage. Max is 5.
That's what I thought.
Too many things must be checked.
Where? Okay, yeah, I got. Alright. Re-rolling. Hopefully this changes. 2 question mark? Yes. 2. I think.
Okay, let's look and see.
I'm hoping this is working because I think I did everything correctly.
Looks right this time, except the difficulty's still 6. It should have been 9.
Clicked on it, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong.
Does it say difficulty 9 in the top right?
Yes.
It doesn't believe you. It thinks you're full of lies.
I mean, that's
It's okay,
just...
you'd have gotten that same result either way in this case, because that's from rolling 10. Okay, another survival plus intelligence for you.
Oh god.
That's difficulty 8. That won't go up.
See if I can't change this. I actually think my sheet is locked to difficulty 6.
You want to double click that to bring up the value field, and then you can change the value field.
Let's see the value field. They're just giving me the text that says difficulty, and then I changed it to 8. And then you said survival?
Yep.
Just straight survival?
Yep.
Okay.
Plus intelligence.
Oh, plus intelligence. All right.
Yep, it's not working for you.
Yeah. Do you want me to just roll 2d 10s, I think, are they?
Yep, I'm gonna have to do it that way.
Oh, Jesus. What? Why? Alright, here you're going.
6 and a 2. You are lost in the
failed.
blackness. Which direction would you like to go?
I feel like I was headed down and I wouldn't have changed my direction. So I'm going to try and head down.
Okay, which way do you think is down?
Whichever way my head was pointing at the time.
Okay. Back to Cass.
Yes.
Courage, difficulty 10.
Is it weird that I actually really want to dance to this piano music?
Actually, it is a waltz. So no, it's not weird at all. It's an off-key waltz.
Like it. So, courage difficulty 10. Let's see how this goes. 2.
Okay, and one more. Well, no, you don't need that, but you do need stamina, just straight stamina.
Straight stamina? What about pansexual stamina?
Nope, denied. I might allow asexual stamina, though.
I mean, that's valid.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Oh no, 0.
All right. We'll save you for the dramatic moment. Brad,
Oh god.
penultimate courage difficulty 10. Let's just roll d10s and we'll compare them since your sheet isn't doing difficulties. You can use
Okay.
your sheet for difficulty 6. For everything else, just do d10s.
Yeah, I don't think it's allowing me to change a value, unfortunately. So, all right. So courage. Here we go.
Oh, critical failure. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, you rolled a 1 and no successes. So,
it's about right.
same result for both of you except for Cass. You get one last hint, spend willpower. You get one last attempt at an intelligence plus survival roll.
Intelligence plus survival. Okay, and I will spend a willpower for that. Where's the word things? There's the word things. Okay. Oh, why is that not marked? That's strange. My character sheet is haunted.
Seems legit.
Difficulty 10 still?
Nope. 6 for this.
But they're still under the water, right? Kind of trying to go down towards the number
In
2.
utter darkness, yes.
Yeah. So
Trying
it's
to
just
go in a direction.
all black, but they can see that number 2 at the bottom.
Number 2 faded away.
Oh, it did. Okay. Sorry.
Utter black.
Oh no.
What'd you get? Sorry, Ever?
Oh,
1. You got the
one.
willpower success. You'd have botched
Oh,
otherwise.
God.
Good thing you spent it.
Holy crap.
So, you finally realize you're touching the bottom, and your lungs have reached capacity, and just as your fingers brush some kind of handle, you can't not inhale anymore, and you inhale water. But then you find the handle, and with a last-ditch effort, using sheer willpower, you yank it open and pull yourself through. All this, you're just getting time to look around and get your bearings, and a massive flood of water comes out of the ceiling and hits the floor next to you, just like a torrent. And then Cass hits the ground like a wet doll and just lays there, clearly lungs full of water. Hopefully you know CPR. Bradley! You lose your courage in the water and flail around and panic and scream. And scream and scream and scream until your lungs are full of water and everything goes black. And then there's a second body falling out of the ceiling. All this, and it's Bradley, and Bradley hits the ground, and you sit up, Bradley, in a dirty room that smells like mold, looking at all this, holding a bloody knife, panicking, going, "What the fuck?" And then you, just like all this, see Cass on the ground, not moving, not breathing.
I cough up whatever I have, and I try and immediately help Cass in any way possible.
Then we're going to move back to the casino. Lupe, when last we left you, you had entered into the casino, and every single slot machine had the number 2 on it, and someone had handed you a massive pile of tokens.
Start looking around like, how big is this? Like, how many rows of slot machines there are?
When you actually start focusing, it gets creepy because they don't end. They just seem to extend in all directions. Like you're in the middle of some massive, never-ending room. And every time you turn your head and you're not focusing, all the people, because remember I said this place was full of people and noise and lights like a casino, they all look ancient and hunched over and withered away and just like either complete apathy or utter terror and horror and remorse on their faces. But when you focus on them, they're just happy people playing slot machines.
I grab a coin, chuck it at somebody.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity roll. You can put it at difficulty 5. If you have melee, use that too. Or throwing. If you have any secondary skills, I don't think so though.
Difficulty 6. Right?
5.
5.
Watch.
I like try to throw it, put it right in the machine. It's
What
like,
is-
oh, I'm supposed to let go of it, aren't I?
What is going on with these botches?
Ow!
You
This
chuck
is the
that
real
coin.
spooky woo.
You chuck that coin, and it completely misses the person, hits the slot machine, hits the floor, and hits you in the forehead. Take 1 bashing.
Ooh. Guys,
Like, you know, it's a coin. It's a token, so it hits you right on the edge, and actually, like, you bleed a little bit.
Guys, I'm thinking we might need to use some willpower more often in this place.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Brad and Cass were getting straight 10s for a hot minute. That's how they got all those successes. All those 2s were 10s. They were rolling 10, 10, 10. It's great.
At this point,
It was indeed amazing.
They all made it to the last round. I didn't think that would happen. Yes, Lou, what
I
else?
was-
Or Lupe, what else do you do?
it's like too aggressive. Grab a handful and throw it down, like just on the ground. Just like toss them down, and I'll see if
That works.
People
People
respond.
completely ignore them, even the ones that bounce off of it. They just keep talking to each other or playing their games. Like ones that, and I don't mean like they bounce off their shoes so they wouldn't notice. Like one hits a lady in the cheek. You know, one bounces off a dude's hand and they don't even react.
So when they stop responding, that's where I want to try my base level black hat magic.
It seems to be everywhere you toss the coins. None of them react to your coins.
Yeah, I would like to try to DDoS the spirits and see if that disrupts the people in here.
You would need to plug into something for that. There are lots of slots machines. There's lots of slots in Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that all of them changed to the number 2, I'm gonna just.
Do you want to pick a
try.
random one, or do you want to like pick a specific one, and then I can help you narrow that down? Like, is there a theme? Because these are slot machines. You know, they all have a silly theme.
One with like symbolism, right? Like that.
Easily
the
found,
more
yeah.
the more data that could like be inferred from these images, rather than just like maybe even sequential numbers, is like, well, maybe I could do Morse code or binary. And
Oh, I thought you
have,
said
like,
pot symbolism. What kind of symbolism are you looking for? It's definitely a
Oh.
weed-based casino machine, yes.
No, maybe if there was like Egyptian, like hieroglyphics, like something where it's like,
100%,
okay,
yes.
these are definitely images of someone carrying something, someone like.
There is absolutely an Egyptian theme one.
So I'd look for that one, and
No one is sitting there. At the nearest one. There's probably more if you wander forever in here.
so I spend a moment trying to think of all the hieroglyphics relating to like the dead and everything. Just this is going to be like the easiest for me to try to put a coin in and put my magic into and see if I can get these symbols to match up the way I want to, and hopefully just see if it disrupts everything in here. And it's like maybe I can confirm that this is a haunting or
Do it.
more severe.
You were able to hook yourself into the machine.
It's a computer.
And not only that, but normally you would like manifest your black hacking by actually plugging in and then pushing buttons, but then it would happen to the environment, right?
Yeah.
This time you're actually able to sink your hands into the machine and like your hands turn partially into the machine, like you're merging with it. Difficulty 4.
Sure, nothing else is checked off here. Well, that's a lot of fails. That's yep.
Well, you
I
didn't
got
botch.
2 successes.
Yeah,
I'm
you come out with a
awesome.
net 0. It's not a botch. So there's that.
Dobbs always wins.
What happens is you don't disrupt the vision, but as you merge with the machine, you have a moment of panic, and you're able to disrupt your connection to the machine because your hand sunk into it and merged with it. You were part casino slot machine. This causes utter panic within you, and you freak out and scream and try to stand up and tear your hands out of the machine, which actually breaks the machine in half, and you black out. And for those of you, for Aldous and Brad surrounding Cass, there's another thump behind you, and then the sound of coins flying everywhere. It's like nickels on wood. And then nickels hit your feet.
Oh, a nickel.
Oh my god.
You turn around and you see Lupe unconscious on the ground, bleeding from massive lacerations to his hands. Lupe, take 2 lethal damage. Something shredded his hands. You may have a point of willpower back for the coin on your head.
God.
And then the scene moves to Chris, standing in a room full of spider webs.
No, thank you.
And remember, between you and the door was thickening layers of sequential spider webbing. And then the lights go out.
Oh god. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. I'm not fine. Okay.
Make a courage roll, difficulty 6, just to step forward.
Okay. Oh. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Come on, click it. Click it.
Someone remind
Okay.
Dwayne to clip. Ooh, a nickel.
Okay, I know I rolled it. What the heck? Come on. Now roll.
You know what you did, Steve. You know
Zero.
what you did.
There it goes. Okay.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Well, at least you didn't botch. You're able to take a tiny little baby step forward. And instantly, your face is covered in spiderweb. You don't know if they're actually crawling on you, but it feels like it. Spiderwebs feel like that even if there aren't spiders.
Okay.
Just
I'm
tickling.
fine. I'm fine. I'm...
Now you're going to need to make another courage roll to step deeper in. This one will be difficulty 8. You can spend willpower on these, unlike everyone else. Well, they could have too, they just didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna... I'll use 1. How do I roll a willpower?
At the top right, click use willpower, but in this case you don't have to because 1's enough. So spending the willpowers automatically succeeds for this particular instance, but in the future, for other rolls, the upper right, there's a button for using willpower.
I don't see that button.
Very upper right where you change the difficulty.
Oh, specialty?
Above that.
I don't have that button.
No, wait, nope, it's not up there on this one. Where is it on this one? Oh, it's right above willpower. It says spend willpower. I am genius.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But you don't need to this
and
time
then-
because 1 point is an automatic success in this scenario. So you step forward again,
Okay.
and then the lights flicker on, and you're covered in tiny little brown spiders. That your first instinct is to panic and fling your arms everywhere until you see the little hourglasses on them.
Okay.
If you
I'm
panic,
fine.
they will bite you, and they're
I'm
brown
fine.
recluses, and there's hundreds of them.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Could need another willpower at difficulty
I would
10.
assume.
Or, I'm sorry, another courage, difficulty 10.
Come on, you got this.
I would assume that because I am terrified of spiders, I would definitely know the effects of what these would do.
This many bites would kill
Can
you.
I?
I'm sending you
Okay.
positive vibes.
Oh God! Like my heart is legit racing right now. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I clicked it. Why is it not working? Okay, come on. Come on.
There it goes. Okay,
Oh,
2 successes. You got a 10. Look at that.
Nat 10. Damn.
Can't,
Oh,
you did that without spending willpower too. So
I'm gonna cry.
You did it.
you were
fucking
able to
did it.
retain enough control to slowly and carefully step forward, open the door marked number 2, and slip through. You hear a door open somewhere behind you, you two, Aldous and Brad. And the door closes, and you hear hyperventilating, and someone throws up everywhere. And then there's a thunk. And you turn around and look. You turn around and look, and you turn around and look, and then there's Chris covered in cobwebs, the spiders scuttling off into the darkness, passed out next to a puddle of his own puke.
Hey, I
Not
didn't
dead or
pee on
injured, though,
myself.
just overwhelmed by the shock.
I didn't pee myself. I consider that a win.
However, Cass is still drowning. Got any first aid? This is only Aldous and Brad. Everyone else is unconscious.
Oh, God.
So you would need medicine, or I would allow survival if you had at least 2 dots. Do it. Dexterity plus survival.
If you guys want to smack me awake, I could do something.
I have nothing.
I have 3 in medicine, just saying.
You would know that, but yeah, that would be a Brad thing. I'm sure Aldous isn't going to wait.
I'm going to try and wake.
Just
How so?
smack them.
I am like
Go ahead and
seriously
roll, Aldous. Oh, you did. Oh, no! That does not work retroactively in World of Darkness, no.
Oh, no.
Must be in advance.
I am going.
You got any audience awards? Those are retroactive. Hey, Mike, you should turn that dollar into a point for Steve to save Ever's character.
You know what? Now you do. You have one. Go for it.
You can't award in the game you're in, sir.
Damn it. Damn it.
Just wake Chris up.
Yes, for this
Just
exact
wake him
reason.
up.
I would like to, while he's doing this, wake Chris up as fast as possible. And I'm
Ow.
just going to be like, I'm gonna grab or put my hand behind his head, and I'm just gonna like tap him, right? And if that doesn't work, I'll be like, hey, Chris, wake up, we gotta
Yeah,
go.
that doesn't work.
Pop.
Roll strength plus brawl.
Be like, I'm sorry in advance.
I can't hear you.
I'm gonna spend a willpower
Yes.
because this roll is shitty, very very shitty.
Spend a willpower, no roll necessary. Take 1 bashing, Chris, and wake up.
Hurt? Or is it injured on this one?
Always start at the top and work your way down. It starts at bruised and it goes down. Bashing is left box, lethal is middle box, aggravated is right box.
Those are not the words I have on my sheet, so that's why I'm...
They all start with bruised. Bruised, hurt, injured, wounded, mauled, crippled, incapacitated. It always starts at the top. Yeah, it's not horizontal, it's vertical. Up, down.
No, I understand that. I just because you're saying like words that are not on the sheet, so I don't know which one you mean.
Bruised. Bruised is on the sheet, it's the first one.
Okay, so just bruised. Okay.
And there are 3 boxes. Left box is bashing, middle is lethal, right is aggravated. So if I say bashing, it goes in the left. If I say lethal, it goes in the middle, next to the word. That's why there's 3 boxes next to each word.
Okay, so it's just the first box.
Yep.
Okay.
And it goes away. It goes away in like what, 10 minutes, right?
15.
15.
Oh, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not getting what you were saying on the sheet. That's all.
That's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be like, Chris, you gotta help Cass. She's over here.
All right, Chris is like kind of panicking, but as soon as he hears like something's wrong with her, he gets up and kind of like makes sure there's no spiders on him and crawls over to Cass.
So,
All
Cass,
right.
please mark 1 lethal damage because all this broke with rib.
Good job.
And Brad, I'm going to need you to roll medicine plus dexterity difficulty 8 because it's been like 5 minutes now since Cass drowned in her own lungs.
Wait, is it Brad that's rolling or CJ?
It's Chris. Should be right.
Chris is the one who needs to make the roll. Medicine plus dexterity difficulty 8.
You got this.
I sure hope so. I got this. I got some pretty good stats on this.
Fuck yeah, you do.
Oh man, Tiffany, have you ever seen The Abyss?
Oh, critical
Ooh.
success.
That's on difficulty 8 too.
Wow. Holy
Oh.
crap.
You have too many things checked, but you would have gotten the same result anyways.
How do I have too many things checked? You said dexterity and medicine, right?
It rolled 10 dice.
I have 4 in dexterity and 3 in medicine.
That would be 7 dice.
I don't have anything else checked though. Yeah, I have nothing else checked. So I don't know how it did that. Yeah. I mean, I'll roll it again.
You have courage check. That's what did it. But no, you'd have gotten the same result no matter what because you rolled 10s. But I just to make sure we clear your sheet correctly.
Haha.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
the courage that did it. But you're good. I took it off. Okay.
Yeah.
Lung water spits up everywhere as Cass wakes up. Cass, you sit up and look around. And you see Brad. You see Brad looming over you.
Ah, no!
Chris,
Get away
Chris.
from me! Get away from me!
Oh, no, we were help. You almost drowned.
No,
All
no!
the noise wakes you up, Lupe.
I'm help.
Your face,
help.
your face, Brad! Your face was evil. It was evil under the water. Your smile
Chris.
was wider than it should have been. Thank you, CJ, for saving me, but Brad, he's
Chris
evil.
and Lupe. Lupe, you sit up in time to see Chris give CPR to Cass. And, like, you're still groggy and coming to, and the agony in your hands is immense. But both Chris and Lupe have enough of your senses, despite the panic, to be... What's Cass talking about? It's just Lupe, CJ, and Cass in the room.
Cass, you were right. Bradley's not here.
Bradley and Cass, carry on with your conversation.
He's standing right there.
Carry on, Brad.
Ain't nobody there.
I helped. I woke him up.
You stay back. You stay away from me.
Okay.
I was
I'll be
helping
over
you,
here, but I didn't
alright.
do a damn thing.
I'll stay away. Damn, Cass.
No,
Remind me
no,
not
no,
to
no,
give
it's
you
not
mouth
true,
to mouth
CJ. CJ,
again.
no, you gave me,
I don't know what
Just
I did.
you gave me mouth
Take
to
a
mouth.
breath.
I'm just
Drowned, honey.
I'm just how I look. Hey,
Oh,
I
don't
came.
flatter yourself.
was
No,
in
I
the-
ain't attracted to you.
I was in the I was in the thing, and we almost drowned, and then you came out here and you were passed out, and so I woke up to Chris to help you because I'm shit at this stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
You woke up Chris to help me, but you no, you had
don't know.
under the water. You had this grin that was wider than it should have been, and you had this evil look to your face. And
I mean, we were
You
okay.
assume
To
it
put
must
this,
be the shock, Lupe and Chris.
To-
Just let her talk to herself for a minute. She'll be fine.
to put this in perspective, we were
don't
in a
go crazy.
room that became an ocean. I don't know, like
Suffocation.
I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but clearly we're seeing things. Like I fucking had a bunch of bugs crawling on me, and I fucking skedaddled out of that goddamn room. I'm not gonna lie. Like in
So Lupe and Chris, you can decide to look around the room while Cass talks to Finner.
What can I see? Because I saw all of them fall into
You see all
this
of them
room.
too.
And is this conversation what's happening in front of me?
Yeah.
So I can see them all, hear them all, but I can. All right, all right. Everybody, calm down now.
You hear that, Cass. No one else does. Well, Brad and Cass can hear that, but not Chris and Lupe.
I said, everyone, look at me. Let's go. Hey, come. What's going on? Can you hear me? Let's go.
yeah, I mean,
I hear you.
right here,
Aldous.
same as I've always been.
All this.
Are
All
you
this
ever
ain't
big?
here, Cass. Who you talking to? Bradley ain't here either.
No. They're standing. Bradley's right there, and Aldous is right there.
I'm right here.
She
Huh,
points
there
at a
ain't
chair and a
nobody here.
couch. The room
Oh,
That's
itself.
just
that's-
furniture.
When Aldous hit us all with that chair, I get it. But like, we need to find them.
No, they're right
Can't
here.
keep messing around.
The room itself,
Cass.
just so you know, is unlit and cold. There's a storm happening outside, and there's stained glass windows lighting up with the lightning. That's the only way you can see. It smells like age and mold, and there's all kinds of covered antique furniture. But yes, Cass sees all five of you. You two only see Cass. And
Honey, did you? I think you drank too much water.
You don't see them.
Can we hear what's going
See
on?
what?
yeah, you
It's
can hear
just
everyone.
you and a couch
And so can all
and a
this.
chair.
Aldous, Bradley, did you die? Are you ghosts?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I feel the same as I've always been. I'm right. For me, I'm right here. I can touch myself. Hell, I can touch.
No, I didn't die, and I ain't gonna die. Why does everyone think I'm gonna die?
Hey,
What's going on here right now?
I mean, I
Aldous
fucking
Marks ain't gonna
touched
die.
Chris. Or yeah, Chris.
can I roll like a cult or something to see if I can sense them in the room?
Smack the
The
hell
cult
out of
wouldn't
Chris.
help
It
you
kind of
sense
felt good.
them.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you have any powers that would let you sense them, though?
I believe I have Ashen, which makes me like. Oh no, I have Catalyst, which allows like spirits are kind of like drawn to my area, and the veil is like thin around me, so I should be able to like
It doesn't let you
peek through
sense
it, or
them,
they can
though.
peek through.
I will say I'll
double check.
describe the room, though. I will describe the room for Cass, CJ, all this. It smells like must mold dust and debris. It hasn't been cleaned in a long time. It's dark and cold. The only light is lightning flashing through stained glass windows, and all the furniture, which there's a lot of, is covered with sheets. For Aldous and Brad, it's dirty in here and dusty. There's no light. There's stained glass windows, though, letting you see lightning flashing through them, and there's lots of furniture covered in white sheets.
Ooh, I do have an ability. I have
Can I-
Ashen.
He specified.
Can I
Ashen
slap
says-
Chris again?
Hold on 1 second. What's that? Aldous?
I have the ability Ashen. Sorry. It lets me know when there's a ghost nearby.
Okay. First, I want to hear what Aldous says. You might figure it out.
I was just pointing out he specified white sheets for the second one and not white sheets for the first one.
That's not the difference, though. I'll do it again. Cass. CJ. Aldous. It's cold. Lightning flashing through stained glass windows. It smells like mold and must. Everything's covered in white sheets. Brad and Aldous. There's lightning flashing through the stained glass windows. Lots of antique furniture in a dirty room covered in white sheets.
It's the second version is dirty.
It's older, antique furniture. The other one's more modern.
Does he say? Yeah.
It's amazing the subtle things one might not notice. What I didn't say to Brad and Aldous is it's cold and smells like mold and mildew.
Yeah. We don't have
You're not
any of
cold,
our-
and you can't smell anything.
Can I slap Chris? I would like to slap Chris.
Sure!
Why?
Chris, tell us
To
how your
test,
Ashen power works.
Because I'm a scientist. What?
Tell us how Ashen works according to what you wrote down.
Alright, Ashen. You just know when there's a ghost by you. You can feel the ash of the deadlands on your skin. You get this gritty, slick feeling on your body when a wraith is around you. Your hair stands on end and shivers travel up and down your body. It's rather unsettling and something you have probably kept to yourself as you don't want others to think strangely of you. But since I'm with a group of my friends that I know and can trust that they won't freak out, I have that. And then I also have the ability Scaredy Cat, which I startle insanely easy. But I don't think that one
That
is
doesn't help with
relevant
ghosts, yeah.
to this situation.
You feel a tingle tickle on your cheek, and you're like, oh god, that's a spider. But then you realize it's not. And that's when you realize it feels like slimy ash, and your Ashen kicks in. The ghost just touched your face.
Chaos, did
That's why I.
one of
That's
them
why I
just
do
touch
things.
me?
Yes.
Cass, Brad just slapped the shit out of CJ.
Bradley just tried to touch you lovingly.
When I hear that, I do it again.
Yes.
I just on the other side of the cheek.
Tingle
I
on
mean,
the other
I-
side of your cheek. Like gross, ashy.
I appreciate that, Bradley, but you ain't exactly my type.
Pats on the head.
Well, I may have been paraphrasing.
Actually, you know what, darling? Consent is important. I'm not going to touch you anymore.
So,
He says he
starting with
won't touch
Cass. You're gonna go around the room and you're all gonna do it, but we're gonna start with Cass. The difficulty 7 for everyone. Cult plus wits.
Shit.
Changing the difficulty.
When you're done, we're gonna end with Lewis, so we'll have you, Lewis, count the successes total and tell me when everyone rolls.
Okay.
You said everyone
did-
gets to roll this?
Yep, start and I'll call your name.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got a -2.
What? 2?
Did I might have marked
Two
health
botches,
wrong?
yeah.
Oh. Wait, so what's your wits?
My wits is 2 dots.
What's your occult?
3 dots.
Nope, it worked right.
Oh, okay.
CJ, roll.
Okay.
Don't do -2 though, it's just starting at a baseline of 0.
Hi.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, shit.
Can you roll
Aldous.
for me?
I'm spending willpower.
Okay, so it's 6 plus whatever else he gets. 6. Good thing you said it. And then, wait, you only have 1 dot in both of those things?
No. No.
What did it do on your sheet? Hold on. Aldous!
Oh.
Oh,
wait.
uncheck your health. Right. Uncheck all your health boxes. That's what did it. And then roll it again.
Because you're dead.
Yeah, Aldous and Brad,
'Cause you're dead.
Aldous and Brad, you are uninjured. Because you're dead, yes. Or at least the house makes you think you are. So yeah, try again, Aldous. That's better.
Oh, no, I'm
So,
feeling very dead now.
total 6, including the willpower, Lewis. You're at 11. Alright, Brad, your turn. Good roll, Steve.
Alright, let's see here.
Alright, Brad, you
1,
got...
2, 3. 3.
Yep, but
2
the
actually,
one,
because of
right.
the 1.
So you're at 13. We'll need those to count after all. Lewis, your turn. Or Lupe, your turn.
No. I wanted to spend willpower here, but I'm not seeing it on the sheet. It should be
Above willpower itself, it says spend willpower. A little checkbox. Alright. 15. 15 is maximum. Well done! So, working through Cass, you're able to share notes. You're able to determine you have a lot of experience with ghosts. You've been doing ghost stuff for a while. You don't know everything about them, but you do know some things. One, you do know that ghosts have an ability, like the keening of the banshee wailing on the moors, to create emotions in people that overwhelm you and make you take actions, like attacking your own son in a dreamscape. Ghosts also have the ability to manipulate objects through pure emotional rage in the real world. Ghosts can also cause completely realistic and believable illusions that can actually hurt you if you're trapped in them and can't escape. They can also tamper with light and weather conditions. They can even appear as people. All of these things are possible by wraiths and ghosts.
Are you even Bradley and Aldous?
The question isn't whether you think they're Bradley or Aldous. To you, Cass, you can see the dead and feel their auras. It's definitely them. You don't know whether to believe that they're dead or if the house wants you to think they're dead, and it's still messing with your senses. You're unsure. But in this moment, they are, for all intents and purposes, wraiths.
I mean, if I'm going to approach this logically...
Logically,
I don't-
if you think through your results, Cass escaped. Lupe escaped.
I didn't.
CJ escaped. You two died in your nightmare scenario.
Logically, I drown. If I'm going to base it off my personal experiences or what I remember.
You don't
don't
see Horrid.
remember
You don't
escaping.
see. What you don't see is you don't see Horrid beating to death injuries on Aldous. You don't know if that means anything or not, though. Just looks like Aldous.
Have most of the ghosts our poltergeist patrol, our PP crew, have they seen
Yep.
ghosts being like injured? You know, like basically the way that they died.
Both ways, yes and no. You've seen them manifest with injuries and without. Again, unsure how that works. You don't know if the injured ones are using a power to look injured, or if the uninjured ones are using a power to look uninjured. You don't know which way that works. Or if it's something else entirely, circumstance of death. Aldous, with his 6 successes, would know the most about that. And you do know it is possible for a wraith to change their appearance, but it usually only matters in the underworld. In the surface world, the rules matter less about that. A lot of the times you see them the way you expect to see them. In the underworld, if you were physically there, you would see them the way they actually look.
Okay. I'll relay that to anyone, obviously, who can hear me and inform me that they are looking at stuff like that, so.
Now, with 15 successes, the other thing you can do is figure out how to deal with this situation. Only Cass can see them. However, Brad has 5 dots in paranormal equipment background, which includes the 5th dot, actual supernatural equipment. So with Brad's instruction, Cass is able to dig through his backpack and find a device that lets you hear what they're saying. It's staticky and far away, but you can hear them.
Oh
Cass
boy.
is carrying that around now. So you can all hear each other.
So first I make her turn on the motion sensor, right?
Wait, so how do you set that up in this room?
Oh, it's just like a little handheld, like little.
Right. But
Thermal
how do
imaging
you
device.
you want her to put it in the middle of the room at 360 degree sensing? Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It goes mad.
Oh, I thought this was a joke. Fun. Let's not do that. Okay, turning that off now.
It goes mad. It's not sensing 2 people, it's sensing 9. I'm sorry, 5 people, it's sensing 9. And 4 of them are moving really fast back and forth. Temperature in the room drops 10 degrees as soon as you all realize that.
Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say that we're not the only paranormal things in this room. Just fucking going out on a goddamn limb.
And then there's a large pause between lightning strikes. For a whole few ticks, it's just jet black. Then the lightning starts again. And you feel like the furniture changed. But you'd have to make rolls to figure out specifics.
I want to do something first.
Yes.
I want to use more of my powers.
Yes.
I'm going to use my other stave, the prayer stave. When written on the magician's body, the caster can see, hear, and speak to any ghost in their vicinity.
It doesn't work, and if it spends fuel, you don't have to spend it. And it's not because you failed. You have enough occult to know those aren't ghosts. There are other beings in the underworld. Worse than wraiths.
So the 5th dot.
However, your prayer stave does allow you to hear them. And you hear evil laughter saying, "Oh look, he's figuring it out." Only you hear that though, Aldous. These are specters. This is bad.
Specters.
Does he tell us that?
So there's 3 things in the underworld. There's the recently deceased, newly created ghosts, sometimes don't even know they're dead, and retain strong ties to the mortal world.
Mm-hmm.
They have no secret supernatural knowledge and are also surprised by what they don't know. Some revel in their new state, some hate it. Then there's old souls, wraiths who are old and may have been dead for years or centuries. They have lost or frayed their connections to the mortal world. Humanity's eroded. They're very powerful and sometimes don't even look or act human anymore. Then there's specters, wraiths who have given in to the darkness in their heart. All the rage and the bitterness and the hatred drive them to act, unwheeling a whirlwind of twisted emotions against anything that isn't them, even other wraiths. They're sliding towards oblivion, which is what's the end of all things. They've lost every shred of humanity they ever had, and they are no longer ghosts, they are monsters. This is as close as a human can get to being a demon.
Can I whisper to Cass? If
Sure.
if I hear what, if
You can't hear anything they're saying to Aldous. Only his stave lets him hear that at all.
if Aldous is going to I know nothing right now.
Through our game of Magic Telephone, I can relay all of this. I'm not trying to keep secrets right now, so I can definitely let them know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
I'm going to
It's not even Magic Telephone, it's just a device that Brad has that lets it's
literally a
EVP,
magic,
but super strong.
It's
literally
a
magic telephone.
it's a ghost box that works. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ghost box that works, right?
And so I'm going to, because there is a very hopefully helpful device in my 5th level kit.
While he digs through his bag, or what are the rest of you going to do about the room where things just changed?
I would like to
Like to-
examine it.
Yeah, I want to do the same. I want to, like, be able to tell.
Perception plus alertness forever. For Cass. Difficulty 6.
Okay. I was just about to ask you, difficulty what now?
I was after that lightning strike, or well, the lack of the lightning. I did want to check the room as well.
That was perception plus...
Alertness.
Okay. Well, click, darn you. Sassy sheet. Ooh, 6. How'd that
Okay.
happen?
Do you have any bonus dice still set? Do you have conscience, courage, or conviction checked?
No.
Then
I
you
just
just
have
rolled
those
really
two.
well.
Woohoo.
CJ, perception plus alertness, difficulty 6.
I want to use a willpower.
It won't help in this scenario. So save it.
Okay.
This is not a failure scenario. This is a matter of how much do you notice. You're going to notice something no matter what. So willpower one's relevant.
Did it go through? I can't tell. Yes, I got
Yep,
2.
2 successes. And Lupe. Same thing.
Zero.
Nothing. Lupe's getting a little freaked out. CJ, you're counting furniture, and you're like, okay, there's the antique settee and the couch, the love seat, the overstuffed armchair, and the sheet just hanging in the air over the form of a humanoid. Fuck! It rushes towards you.
Oh, hell no! I'm dodging that. Nope. I am not okay with that. In the slightest. No, thank you.
You see the sheet covering what looks like a humanoid form, you know, like paranormal activity style.
Oh.
Like a ghost sheet with little eyeballs, except the eyeballs aren't there, rushing at CJ. Like a large, powerful person is under it, rushing CJ.
Oh,
But you take notice of what else is happening in the room with your critical success. You notice that 3 pieces of furniture are still covered in their sheets, and it would be easy to dismiss it as just the sheets haven't been moved in a while and they're drooped and uneven. But no, those are butt impressions, even though you don't see anyone sitting there. There are 3 seated beings on the furniture that are invisible. Roll initiative.
Did I get a chance to do a thing before? No?
Your thing will take a turn or 2, so you gotta do it during your actions.
Oh no, how do I roll initiative here?
It should be on the quick action bar.
I do not has.
I don't have either. I just have a dice roll button.
We're doing initiative, all this, that's what you missed. Scary things are happening.
Spooky loo.
So, if it isn't initiative built in, it would be the standard initiative for World of Darkness, which is
Dex
just, yep,
plus alertness.
correct, as a dice pool. Or we can just use the dice, which is easier, so we'll do that to make it faster.
Aww.
So what's your total dice? Kaz.
5.
CJ.
5.
Aldous.
4.
Lupe.
4.
Turn down the TV too.
Brad.
Mine is going to be 6.
Wily
Okay.
little bastard.
Aldous, what's your wits?
My wits is 2.
Lupe. Wits.
4. 4 wits for me.
TJ, what's your wits?
2.
And Cass, what's yours?
Same, 2.
TJ, what's your intelligence?
1.
Cass.
2.
Listen, he's cute. CJ's cute, not smart.
Okay. First in initiative. And we're only declaring actions for the players because you can't actually see the specters except the one covered in the sheet. So Aldous, when it's your turn, what are you going to do? You're aware there's 4. You don't know where 3 are. One is covered in the sheet in the shape of a huge muscular being rushing at CJ, who's freaking out.
Only a lot.
I'm gonna throw another one of my fear staves.
Lupe, what are you going to do when it's your turn?
Rush the thing charging at CJ, just like off instinct. It's what I can see. I'm going after it.
CJ, what are you going to do when it's your turn?
Dodge? Like, get out of the way.
Cass, what are you going to do when it's your turn?
I'm actually looking for my little cheat sheet here because I think if I can, I'd like to use my warding abilities as long as it won't get rid of Aldous or Bradley.
You don't know. And Brad, what are you going to do when it's your turn?
I'm going to try and set up one of my 5th level traps. And it's going. I can capture a supernatural entity for a brief period. And that's what I would like to do.
Okay. You dig through your bag. You find it. Next turn, you'll be able to activate it. Cass, it's your turn.
All right. So for this ability, I need to spend a willpower point and conduct a warding ritual, which is a wits plus occult roll, difficulty 7, and it prevents ghosts from entering a room-sized area. Medium enjoys a 2 dice bonus for this roll, plus a dice bonus equal to the number of dots they have in the Talented Warder merit. This effect lasts for weeks, which hopefully we won't need.
You're going to need to roll against difficulty 9 to ward specters. But yes, you can do it.
Okay, so I might need your help calculating all this for...
The witch plus occult, plus do you have that talent?
Yes, actually I do.
How many dots does it say you have?
Let me... 2?
So it's witch plus occult with 4 bonus dice, difficulty 9.
Bonus dice. So, do you want me to describe it after I roll?
Yeah, based on success.
3
successes. You can describe what the ward looks like, and I'll describe the effect on the room.
Okay. So Cass is as fast as she can pulls out a stick of incense and lights it, and in the air is writing in Greek letters a prayer to Hecate, who is her patron deity, and she's asking the goddess to protect us from evil spirits. Specific wording there. So by the time she's done writing, the incense smoke hasn't yet gone away, and then Cass takes her hands and fans the Greek letters out into the whole room.
Excellent. The sheet immediately becomes a sheet and loses its shape and just flutters to the floor. The indentations pop back out. And then Cass, you hear, whoops, whoops, god damn it. And you look and you see Aldous pinned up against the far wall like, well, this sucks. Can't move. And on the other far wall, you see Brad, same thing. Shit. Yep, you warded them to the edges of the room. But you also blew the specters away and you're out of initiative.
I'm so sorry. I will fix this. But this does confirm that you're spirits.
Cass?
You're not evil ones though.
Cass?
Yes.
You know I don't trust you already.
The specters are gone. All this, your stick tells you they're gone.
Your stick.
So it worked.
No, I'm starting to get
The
the
stick
impression
is
this all
functioning
Cass.
The stick is functioning as intended.
I appreciate you helping me out, Cass. I thought I was done for.
Still pressed up
Okay.
against it. Yeah.
So
Hi. I'm just gonna
You
hang
can-
out over here.
you could figure out how to exit this room. You two could like scoot your way along the wall to the door, so you can get out of the room.
I do not scoot.
Cass, why are Aldous and Bradley making really weird noises?
So I just
Should we
warded.
meet them?
No, don't do that. I just warded the room, and I warded it from all evil spirits. However, all this
For 21 days.
Spirits and it
Bradley-
only works on
Some
spirits.
casualties. I'm taking it.
Well, I would say yes, except they weren't banished from the room. They were just pinned up against the wall. So that means they're not evil, right?
I guess we know they're not tricking us. Yeah.
I look at it
Yeah,
and just
Brad.
smile.
You
my
look at
biggest
Brad when
smile.
you say that. You look at Brad, Cass. He just looks like he's pinned up against the wall. But when you look at all this, like little flakes of his skin are peeling off, and you're like, not entirely evil.
Oh,
hell are you
Just
looking
little
at?
bits.
oh, how the tables have turned, Aldous. You
Okay,
are
I'm
not
going
as
to-
good as you said you were.
Oh, okay. Before we get into morality, I would like to not be a pancake.
I'm gonna need CJ to roll a cult plus wits.
Oh shit. Okay.
Difficulty 4.
Also,
Occult
okay, so
and what?
as a matter of I guess order here is, am I interacting with my own bag and just pulling things out and they're hovering?
You were, but now your bag's in the middle of the room and you can't do anything.
I can't do anything with it. Cass,
I got 6.
I have.
You
Sorry.
occurs to you, if they are ghosts, maybe you can yank them back into the real world because you have Starlight, which allows you to open portals to the underworld.
I could do that.
But not in this room. This room is warded against that for 21 days. There's no reversing it.
Okay, so Cass, if you could reach into the bag, I also have a word processor that you guys could use to communicate long distance with us. It's not perfect, but it'll work, and it'll be a little bit more precise than the spirit box.
I mean,
Oh,
I got
okay.
my
Just saying.
dowsing rods. Does that help?
Cass goes in the backpack and pulls out
So
the thing.
what it looks like, and I'll describe it real quick. What it looks like is just it has it's basically, you remember those old school GPSs? Like they had they're about this big. They're really wide. They're like 4 inches by 2 inches.
Like a
And
tom
all it is-
tom?
Yeah, like a TomTom, and all it is just like it's like a computer on DOS mode that only displays it only displays words. And as I'm talking about it, you can see my exact words line up on it says Bradley, and then it'll have my words that I've said, right? And then it'll have Aldous and his words that he says, and it just translates everything we're saying on a continuous basis.
Oh, that's cool.
Just in case the spirit boxes don't work. And I have, coincidentally, 5. So y'all can have one. As I'm smushed against the barrier.
Okay. Cass, what's your willpower? Total, not current.
Total willpower is 7.
PJ, same thing.
Four?
Aldous.
You need willpower?
Yep.
So I have max willpower.
Your total.
7 currently.
Brad. What's your willpower, Brad?
Bradley?
Oh, my willpower? I apologize.
That was,
think it's
no. I've been there. That's one of those. That's not my name. That's
that's exactly what that was.
Talking to me.
It's
That's
like,
not my
what?
name.
No, can't do it.
Ironically, it was when your name was John.
2, 4, 6.
This is true. Never gonna respond
8.
to that.
8 is my willpower. I currently have like 6 left.
And Lupe.
Big old 10.
It got everyone but Lupe. Look at that. I like it. You pissed those specters off. They cursed you. Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Carry on.
No.
Yeah, I don't like when the
what
DM
now?
goes, "Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I get to do things."
Carry on.
I don't want to be
Everyone
carry
should
on.
buy this game. It's got really cool ghost powers.
Sounds like it. Dang.
So as far as I can understand, you warded this room, right, Cass?
I did.
So what do we do when we exit this room?
Well, you see, I don't know.
How long does the ward last?
21 days?
Okay, well, I can tell you right here, right now, I'm not staying like this for 21 days.
Oh, Aldous, quit it with your grumpiness.
All this.
I think you're gonna have to stay like that longer than 21 days, Aldous. If this word processor is any indicator.
All this. Make sure you're checking your side messages for the rest of the session.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Carry on, everyone.
Oh no.
Aldous is evil.
I mean, if we can move to a different area, I might be able to find Bradley and Aldous in the Dreamlands.
But aren't they with us right here?
I mean, like, put their souls back in the body, kind of thing.
So
But-
we
but
find their
where's the-
bodies.
Buddy.
Well, see, I don't think I necessarily need to have the body. If I can find their souls and free it, it will kind of like be like a home and bacon, and just go zoop, right back in the body, and then we just gotta find them afterwards.
But the problem would be that they'd be alone, possibly just be re-murdered, and then we're back at square one. So finding the bodies first is probably a good idea.
I
mean, that's true.
what if the bodies are completely destroyed?
Then they make their own?
We got two major problems. We gotta get out of here alive. and we want to try to get them out alive as well. But that one's going to be a real coin flip from where we're starting.
Coin flip. That's a funny expression.
50-50. 50-50. There's no reason I had the quarters. Just leave that alone, please. Okay, so just let's focus on what we're gonna bet on and what we're gonna plan on next.
Cass, anytime you plan on stopping to talking to Lupe and actually help us over here, plain and simple, can you get me off this wall now?
Aldous, I think we need to move from this room to do that.
I'm asking.
You're going to have to scoot all this.
I would
wiggle your ghostly behind.
I would like
out this evil door.
I would like to combine my occult with my lie detector to see if I know if Cass has a power or spell that can get us off this wall.
Did you just say what door?
I did. You look around, there's no door. Just walls.
Oh, there's nothing. Well done.
Oh, you want a lie detector, Cass?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Difficulty 5. With your bonuses.
I mean, come on now.
Your willpower, you said, is 7, yes?
Mine, yeah.
Do it. You all can carry on. You don't have to wait for him.
Oof.
I'm just kind of like not understanding.
2. Okay.
Really? Dang.
Wait, the difficulty
Can we see
was
anything out the window?
4.
Stained glass. So just the light flashes because it's intricate designs.
What's the design of?
You look closely at the design and pain. One of them is a mass execution. One of them is guillotine beheadings. Another one over here is a war scene. Another one over here is angels slaughtering demons. They're all pain and death.
But there's 3 of them.
Oh no, they're surrounding the walls. There's 3, 6, 9, 12 of them. And they're the big ones, like floor to ceiling. You also notice when you finally get a chance to look around, there's 30-foot tall vaulted ceilings. They arch upwards. It would help if you, I don't know, light some candles or something, probably? You've been doing this whole thing on lightning flashes.
Okay.
Do we have anything to light? Also,
Yeah,
anything
flashlights.
that we could break the window
Flashlights
with?
only failed in the other room. You don't know if they failed here.
Well, let's give the
I'll check
flash.
all the equipment, because if the word processor is working...
Everything seems to work in this room.
Oh wait, I got my phone on me. It's got a flashlight on it.
In my pack is just a regular flashlight too.
And Lupe should have one as well.
I'm going to go old school and use a candle.
You might want to save that candle for something special.
Why? There's a spare one up Aldi's ass.
That would explain.
Wait, hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, I'm gonna do a double take on this. There's a spare candle in Aldis's ass. It comes out like this.
It's
in
girthy.
Aldis's ass.
You gotta lay back off them girthy candles, all this.
I do not appreciate.
Please tell me it's got a
the topic
fan.
of
It
this
doesn't get lost up
conversation.
there.
You can't yell at me in person. I'm taking advantage of it.
I mean, you technically could shut him up, can't you?
I am happy I
Lupe's setting
didn't
up
piss her
the
off
camera
now.
as they're talking about Aldis's butt flashlight.
No, girthy candle.
He's got a girthy candle up his butt.
Okay, how big is the flange on this girthy candle? It can't get lost with his ass, can it?
I mean,
That's
it
why
could.
he's so grumpy all the time.
I swear.
Now takes good.
I want off this wall. Cass, you have one more chance.
And then what?
Whoa,
What are you
hey,
going to
all
do?
this
Strangle
shit.
me?
All this, you need to calm your shit, man.
Fine.
Aldous yells fine, and each time he yells, his voice gets louder. And on the last one, actually, a hairline crack appears on the plastic of the EVP machine you've been using. And then Aldous screams like there's a lot of pain. And then in the other eastern corner of the room, up against the wall, there's like a wobble in the air, like a heat wave in the shape of a humanoid. Then Aldous appears out of a black blob, falls to his knees, and chokes real hard, and black shit comes out of him, and he just hucks it onto the ground and then kind of shakes his head and stands up.
What?
I walk up and I get right in Cass's face. And then I just lean in and I whisper into her ear, I know it's you. I'm coming for you.
You're right here. Also, whatever just happened, clearly my
Color
wording
were your eyes
helped it.
previously, Aldous?
Old?
Old.
Gray. His eyes were gray.
Just that's an adjective for all this. What's your hair color? Old.
His eyes
What's
were
your
gray.
skin tone? Old.
His eyes were a faded gray. Now they're a clear, piercing, bright green.
Oh, okay.
What was the black stuff he puked up? And why is Steve cracking his knuckles so ominously?
Because it's Steve. He's an old man. He's got arthritis in his joints.
Because he's a fucking necromancer.
Would I notice the color change in his eyes? I would
Yeah.
assume so.
It's dramatic.
Aldous, your eyes
Okay. Hello. Okay.
So all of us can see him? No?
Yes.
Aldous, why are your eyes green?
And how did you end up back here? That's amazing.
You know I've got powers.
Well, yes, and I know that my powers were causing evil to be repelled.
And I'm not evil.
No, but your skin was flaking as if you were.
I'm getting
Oh,
real
shit.
tired of the
Oops.
old jokes.
Oh, I don't mean like that. I mean as if you were becoming dust. As if you were a vampire introduced to the sunlight, but everyone knows vampires don't exist.
Right.
No, they don't. Well, I mean, they might. I've heard they sparkle.
They don't exist.
It's clear they don't exist. We're dealing with ghosts. That's what's real now.
But that doesn't explain why your eyes changed color, why you puked up black, whatever that was, which is disgusting, by the way, and 3, why you were affected by magic only meant to repel evil.
CJ, a
Yeah.
hand grabs your arm and caresses it, and it's really cold, and don't forget you're jumping.
Oh, what the? What? Who understand, Bill? I swear to God. I swear. Who? Why? Why do you think that was appropriate? Consent, sir. Consent.
There's no one behind you.
Okay,
You were
we need to
behind
get,
the rest
we need
of
to get
them.
up. We
Are
need to
you
get out of
okay,
here,
CJ?
like right now.
There's no
I
door.
agree with CJ.
I will make a door. God damn it.
I think we should break the windows.
Yeah.
Also, Bradley, you're still stuck against the wall.
No,
So
I think
obviously he's evil.
I'll just shimmy my ass over there, my non-flaking ass, to wherever the fuck we're going. You know,
Get out of here! Don't touch my ass, and I ain't about that.
I am
ain't-
on the
no.
goddamn wall. You
Cass.
see that highlighted in like fucking parentheses, highlighted with exclamation marks on the both sides of it. Like I am on the wall. I cannot touch your ass.
I'd like to
Cass.
try and summon Bradley. Would that counteract the warding, maybe?
It won't work in here. It might work at a different room, though.
I want to go back just a step, Cass. I'm sorry. Are you trying to tell me that your bright idea just a minute ago was to break the windows to the incredibly haunted house?
Yeah, there's
You
no
don't think
doors
that there's a
here.
ward around the windows? And I look at everybody else. Guys, because I can still see everybody, right?
Yes. You can
It's
see.
clear-
You can
it's
still
clear-
see Brad. Yes.
It's clear Cass is playing her own game, and she's doing her own thing, and she's leading us in circles, and she's suggesting things that aren't going to get us anywhere.
Okay, I'm kind of like, I know you're a grumpy old fucking man. All this, as I'm pressed up against the bubble. But I'm really tired of this paranoia. Jesus fucking Christ! How many times we gotta tell you she's fucking saving our ass. She saved our ass again, motherfucker.
I walk up to Bradley. Bradley, look at where you're at right now.
I'm not dead because of her. Okay,
No.
I can differentiate between who the fuck is hurting me and who's not.
You are
Bradley,
dead.
you are dead.
He's not dead because not.
I know.
Oh,
okay,
not
I know I'm
dead.
dead. It's not because of her.
Isn't it though?
Fuck no! I couldn't
Are
even
you
find her in
saying
that
it's
goddamn
her
shit.
fault
I
you
tried to
died?
look, like I thought we were both heading towards that door. I look back and she's fucking gone. I have no idea what the hell happened.
Bradley, where'd you die?
In the fucking water in the middle of a goddamn ocean.
Who was in the water with you?
What the fuck does it matter, old man?
Answer the question, Bradley.
There was no one in the water with me.
Well, I was there,
You-
Bradley. I saw who came out of the water.
You did
with
not
you.
see. Okay, first of all, you weren't there because we started off in the same room together, and then we got lost, and
Bradley.
I drowned. I didn't. It's no fault of anyone else's. I fucking
Lights start
drowned.
to pop up on the EVP machine. You all notice for the first time, because this is Bradley's equipment, right? That it's got little lights on the bottom, and one of them pops up red. 2 times in that conversation. Once when he said, "No one was in there with me," and once when he said, "I don't remember." So you look at it real close, Lupe, because you're the backup temp guy, and you're like, experimental lie detector?
You don't have to lie for
Bradley's
me, Bradley.
lying to you.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Okay, I am bending the truth at worst. I will tell you exactly what happened. She was in the room.
Right?
I swam down to the door marked 2. She was headed in the same direction, and then she fucking vanishes, and I drown. All this had nothing to do with her. I drowned.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that on pause, Bradley, because there's definitely something we'll need to talk about after that. But I think the one big issue here is you just did the same shit, Aldous. You just like appeared out of nowhere. Like just like Cass disappeared on Bradley. Like what the hell? Like how can you both are suspect as hell right now.
Obviously this house is playing tricks on us, okay?
Wait.
Obviously this house is playing tricks on us. But there's only one person who was with someone else, and when that person died, that was Cass was with Bradley.
I was
and
dead
Bradley's
too.
dead.
I was
And
dead too.
what
You're
the fuck was
obviously
she gonna
not
do?
dead.
I was.
Cass.
But
CJ
when
saved
did
me.
Okay,
die?
hold on. What the fuck was she supposed to do about me drowning?
Maybe not leave you behind as soon as she found the door.
I split off from her. I was leading the charge down to the door when we got separated.
Which means she swam right past you to get to the door.
I didn't see her. She didn't see me. There's no one to fucking blame, Aldous. You're looking for somebody to pin it on, and there ain't shit there.
All I know.
How do you know?
is
You said
going-
it was dark, right?
Exactly.
So who's to
I
say
couldn't
that
see-
maybe
I
she
couldn't
didn't
see-
push you down?
I couldn't see it. No one laid a goddamn hand on me.
How do
She
you
said
know?
We were both swimming because I was alive at the time. That's how I know.
I felt tentacles, Bradley.
We both yes, and so did I. But that's not the fucking point. We were both going for the door, and then one of us survived and the other didn't.
Why did
And it's no
you
fault of
grab his
anyone else's.
hand, Cass?
It's no fault of anyone else's. Y'all looking for someone to blame. There's no fucking blame here. I died, period. That's it.
I am.
He was
If you
too
both
far.
were going to the same direction, why didn't you grab his hand, Cass?
He was further ahead than I was, and then it got dark.
You're
The
telling
only
me
way
you
any
never
of us
felt a
were gonna-
hand pull
the
you
only
anywhere
way-
during all of that?
The only way any of us were gonna make it to that door is if we fucking beelined it to the door, and both her and I knew that at the time.
Guys, hold on. You know
I don't-
my whole thing. I'm in this group to find liars and to find the truth of things. That's literally why I'm here. Bradley, right here, right now, for me and everyone else, you never felt a hand pull you down, a human hand.
No. No one touched me, period.
Lie? Or
Okay.
not?
Not a person. No one, a thing.
So when you
The
ask,
tentacle did.
right here, right now, did a hand grab you? Well, and then the machine turns off.
The answer is no.
No
you
one
can
hears
see-
you except Cass.
Oh, wait, hold on. No one
Your
hears me.
machine broke before you could answer.
What about the
Or
all of
you
my
know,
machines
you
broke?
turned it off because you don't want them to have to see the light blink red. Isn't that right, CJ? And all this.
Motherfucker, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill this goddamn house. Burn it to the fucking ground.
Bradley?
What?
Look,
Lupe,
you-
did you
Brad,
check your side
taking
recently?
over-
Brad,
Can he
no,
still see me?
guys,
Can you still see me?
Yep.
I can still
I'm gonna
see
get.
everybody.
I'm
yeah.
gonna come closer. All this. Get right up in this shit. All this. You say you're a human fucking lie detector. Come here.
Yeah.
Look me in the goddamn eyes because I
am.
know that shit wasn't my fault. First of all,
I'm
look
looking
me in the
eye right
goddamn
now.
eyes.
I'll get right up in his face.
No. Period.
Here's what I think, Bradley.
Uh huh. Lay it on me, big man.
Cass has
I
control
got
of
too
you
many
right
side
now.
messages.
Cass has control of you.
God.
Okay?
Yo. Aldous, I'm
Because
gonna need you to shut up, bro.
you're lying and you don't even know it. I can tell.
As far as I can tell, me and CJ got 3 suspects.
I
Of
never
all
even
this.
wanted to come here. I was the one that said, "Do not come here." I have nothing.
I
have
did-
You
nothing
pulled
to do.
devil
you remember
cards
my
just
readings?
as much.
So hold on.
And you just freaking appeared. Now you got green eyebrows. I didn't know old people dyed their eyebrows.
No,
now.
no, see,
No,
I've
see,
never
you're
once lied
saying
to
all
you.
that, but you see
His
here,
eyes are
Cass
green,
is
not
the
his
only
eyebrows.
one.
Oh, sorry.
Cass is the only one
You say
here
please?
that can actually manipulate spirits
please?
and ghosts and all that.
please?
Oh, no, see-
that she's doing something. That's why every time it kept going off, when Bradley tried to say something, Cass was doing something. That had to be what's going on.
Okay. First
I'm
of
usually
all,
all for one to believe Cass, but all them tarot cards that she was pulling earlier, okay, that's too damn suspect for me to just believe that this ain't just no coincidence.
CJ's catching
I'm sorry,
on.
Cass, but you ain't doing right. You ain't doing right by nobody here.
You've been setting this up from the very beginning, Cass.
Oh no. I didn't want to come here.
Everyone should stop for a second. Something is not right in this room. Like,
I
yeah,
agree.
her.
either one
the
of us
only
is a
one who's not
traitor.
right.
Maybe 3 people are a traitor. Something's not right. All I know is that, like, I woke up and it was just Cass, CJ, and now we got Aldous in the room. Like, something's happening here. And I'm not sure. Like, the fact that Aldous is in this room right now with us seems highly suspect. wasn't he just pinned again on the outside of whatever barrier you made, Cass?
Lupe, I'm telling you right now.
I want to do.
You know my powers. I reconnected myself and I got through the barrier. I'm a necromancer.
Can you do the same thing for Bradley right now?
Can you?
Not without completely taking control of his spirit, most likely, which I'm not going to do. I've got control of my own.
But
I want to
My
try.
powers are fear. I scared things away.
I'm not, the tablets are still going. And I want to.
But here's the thing. Bradley.
Hold on.
Okay.
I want to grab my trap, or I have my trap from my bag. Once you pull that out,
Can't. Oh, you want them to?
want them to, or I'll have Chris do it. Ask Chris to do it. Pull out the trap and put it at my feet, and press a button.
All right. I guess I can do that.
You're trying to accomplish. That's for the DM to know. Like the DM is asking you.
Technically, at that point in time, I'll be in another plane of existence.
No,
I
you'd be
wouldn't-
in the trap.
I would still want to try it. I would still want to try it.
Before you
It,
do
it
that,
sucks
because
the
the
ghost
trap
into the
would-
ghost trap. Yes.
before you do that,
it would be shielded again. It would technically be shielded against supernatural powers. One would think.
before you
Makes
do
you
that,
think that.
Bradley, I want to let you know. Like I said, I could get you off that wall, but there's a degree of having to take over part of a spirit. There's a lot of dangerous necromancy going on in there. But I can try, and I'll do everything that I can to get you out and give you back everything that's yours. There's danger. I don't know if it will work, but I'm willing to try. I want you to understand that. So yes, Lupe, to answer your question, I can, but the dangers are immense, especially in this house that I don't know how it reacts all the time. That's Bradley's decision to make, not mine.
if you hurt him,
I haven't hurt anyone here. Have you?
no.
Lies.
Really? Because it seems like you left someone to drown.
Hey, whoa! That is for honestly, okay. We are going to get to the bottom of these suspicions, but it was my life, and it is going to be decided by me. Period.
At this point, by the way, only
You know what, Aldous?
Aldous and
What- okay,
Cass
so-
can hear Brad.
So Aldous, well, I have the tablet should still be working, right?
Didn't have time to turn that on yet.
Oh, I thought I gave them out to everyone.
You started to, but then Aldous popped out of the wall,
Uh,
and then suddenly you're all at each
So
other's
what-
throats. So weird.
yeah, hold on, Aldous. You said you have to take control of my soul.
Necromancy stuff, right? Shorthand for it. Yeah, necromancy is about taking control of souls and fear. And,
For
yeah,
how
there's a-
long?
As long as it takes.
Like,
to
do I retain the control of my body afterwards? Do you have any? Okay,
Yes.
I'll be honest with you, Aldous. With this situation, this situation, nobody is good here, and like we've been together forever, so there is a baseline of trust here. How long do you have to have control of my soul with, and is it easier for you to affect me afterwards? Can you affect me afterwards?
It's gonna be for more than a moment.
You hear a whoosh and then a wonk sound.
Here's the
Turn
problem.
around and you see Lupe wailing on the wall with a chair, on the window with a chair, and the chair's just bouncing off the window.
I just shake my head. I
I'm
said
just gonna
you,
watch him. Be
I
like,
said
yeah, I
you
got the
weren't
same
gonna be
reaction.
able to break that window. I told Cass has got you chasing cats around here.
You know,
Says
know-
the person
you know
who was
what?
being
I am
destroyed
going
by
to
my
give.
evil warding.
I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. But we are. I guess if you think you can bring me back, I will consent.
I'll come up to him again. I'll stay close and like Bradley. Just again, yes, I will have control of your soul. It will be for more than just a moment or two. There are certain things I can't answer because I don't know what this house does. Changes all the rules.
Or do you?
I will.
You change all
Because
the
you
rules,
are who
Aldous.
you are, Aldous, and because every one of you has been my friend for a good long while, I am going to trust you. And we are
Okay.
going to get to the bottom of this. But in the end, I'm the one that died. And this decision against Cass is going to be up to me.
Understood. Let me get it here. I'll pull out my stuff.
What was in your room,
While he's getting
Aldous?
things ready, I do try to poke him. I poke Aldous after.
He's physical. He's like, the fuck you know?
Satisfied?
And he's warm. He's not like a corpse. He's squishy because he's old.
Don't poke him too hard, he'll fart.
Yeah, probably.
Go a little lower to the tummy.
Okay, now it's getting weird, but it's still there.
Lupe.
Like, I don't imagine the ghost would have thought to put their stomach on, like, in a real disguise. Like,
So now you all know what was in mine and Bradley's room. What was in yours?
First, you gotta let him complete the ritual because he's in his
Yeah,
zone.
I'm a little. Unfortunately, Cass, I'm a little preoccupied actually helping. So here we go.
It saved us from specters.
I mean, no offense, Cass, but you were the only one who saw
So I
that flaky stuff on Aldous. Just saying.
Oh, Bradley saw it too.
I take one of my ceremonial knives, and I'll make a cut in my palm, and let the blood kind of pool up and run out, and drop it, and do the whole thing, and then dip one finger in there, and start making my stave symbols on me.
Okay.
And I'll do, incantations and different things, and do a ritual that would help. Basically, using the necromancy powers, I want to see if I can go back in and actually, since it appears to be a situation in which Bradley is in fact dead, literally use necromancy to grab his spirit from wherever it is and pull it back into his body. Hopefully, again, I have to take control of the spirit to place it back in the body, have all of that, and then hopefully that'll allow him to get past the ward that has him pinned to the wall. But yeah, this is going to take a while.
After 30 minutes, all this is laying on the floor unless you have more to describe.
I'm sorry?
You have more to describe, or are you good with
No.
that?
I was just going to say that even though it's a small cut, the longer I go, the more it bleeds, and it's, and so instead of coagulating and starting to stop, like that is actually like it pulls blood out as it goes, and then like by the end I'll be like on my knee, like trying to keep going, and then as the blood runs out and I kind of start to form, and it kind of like stiffens and like comes out, and I try to reach out and touch Bradley against the wall, and then kind of like take what I was able to get in with my blood, and I'm trying to like push it back into him to put his spirit back inside of him.
After a 30-minute ordeal, Bradley falls into reality out of the same strange haziness and starts puking up the black goo, and you can all see and hear him again. And all this collapses to the floor, panting heavily and very pale.
Bradley, are
Check your
you
side,
all
Jeff.
right? How do you feel? Aldous, I'm loath to say this, but good job.
I guess.
You
Thank
loathe
you.
to say a lot of things, Cass.
No. Just compliments to Aldous, because he's rude.
So, now we're all together, so that definitely seems to have solved one problem.
And we're safe for 21 days.
Yeah, you'd like us to stay here for another 21 days, wouldn't you?
I bet
Oh,
you would.
yes, Aldous, because I would absolutely love to never see my family again.
Brad is strangely quiet.
Brad, are you okay? Bradley?
Is the block stuff that they like vomit out, is it on the floor?
Yes.
Bradley.
Something
Bradley.
I can quickly discard. I'm like gonna poke it, make sure I have a camera.
Okay. Sticky like tar, like fresh tar. Doesn't really have a smell.
Aldous, did you pull the right spirit back?
As far as I know.
He's not
I mean-
talking.
If he were, maybe he's tired of talking to you, Cass. Maybe he's tired and he realizes that you're the reason why we're here.
I'm not the reason we're here. I did the reading.
Are you sure?
Guys, quiet.
Are
Give
you
him
sure
some-
about that?
Give him some space,
Because
Bradley. Are
I'm
you
pretty
okay?
sure that you just no, I can't do this. No. It's Cass's fault. We're here. I know it.
Bradley, it's okay. You can talk.
Luca puts his hand on Bradley's shoulder.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Well,
What?
he's not a mute now. That's
What the fuck?
Are you alright, Bradley?
do you remember
No!
anything? Like,
What happened? Aldous brought you back. Bradley?
I am trying I am trying very hard to find some way, any possible fucking way that what happened in my head is not what I think it is.
What happened?
what happened in your head?
I don't fucking know. I thought I have these like almost overlapping fucking memories here. Like maybe it was fingers in the water, not a tentacle.
I don't know.
I mean, she did fucking went to the goddamn door so goddamn fast. I think, but we were both going to that fucking door because we knew we had to wanted to survive.
It's okay.
This fucking I am what the actual fuck. Everything in my being, everything in my person is screaming at me to trust her. That she wouldn't do this. That she wouldn't fucking pull me down, but it's almost like it's like someone fucking took one of those old school cameras, the film, and took two pictures and then had them developed. One is fucking overlapping the other, and I'm not sure which one is real, because when I focus on one, it seems concrete, and then I focus on, it almost feels like the one behind it, and that also feels just as real. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Aldous, did you manipulate his memories?
Absolutely not.
Oh, that was quite a hesitation there.
I pulled him from your binding spell where you had him up against the wall. If anything, I've cracked through what you've done to hide the memory in his head.
Oh, hide the memory, because I can manipulate memories now.
You've been able to do a lot of things. Been able to get us here. As a matter of fact, again, you're the one that said, hey, let's break through the window. You're the one that had him in the room. You're probably the one hiding the door from us right now.
Oh, fine. So what do you want to do about it? If you think I'm the cause of our problems, what would you like to do about it, Aldous? Stab me? You know, with your pretty knife sets? You know, when I turn around and I feel a knife in my back? Is that what's going to happen?
Oh, it wouldn't be in your back.
Oh, right, it would be in my heart, because you don't care about the years of friendship we've had.
Obviously, these were just a trick to get us here for whatever it is that you've got planned for us.
Ah, yes, because I wanted to be stuck in a low-budget, boring, mostly fake ghost hunting show. That's what I wanted to do with my life. The long line of Delphi oracles, and I wanted to be on a cheap, backwoods ghost hunting show, where our producer has ever so conveniently disappeared when things got difficult. Yes, that's precisely what I've wanted to do. Just to mess with you, an old man, CJ, a country bumpkin, Bradley, an IT guy who probably would be in his mother's basement at this time if it wasn't for the ghost show, and Lupe, who I actually don't know what he'd be doing.
Probably
Yes.
some other
Suddenly,
job, which,
a hand is
you know,
on your shoulder, Cass, and it squeezes, and you hear "boo!" and you jump because it startles you because CJ snuck up on you and booed you. As soon as you jump and you're startled, almost as if you lost concentration, there's a boom and there's a door in the room that wasn't there before.
I knew it. I knew it. She was doing a spell, and I scared her, and she lost her concentration. She done opened the door. She was hiding it from us this whole time. I knew it. I'm on to you, Cassandra.
I didn't.
The door says 3.
Really?
I say the four of
That's
us
a little
walk through
too
that
coincidence.
door. I say the four of us walk through that door and we leave her here for her 21 days of safety.
I have every right to walk through that door too.
No, we can't leave her behind, because we leave her behind, we can't see what she's up to. We take her with us, we can keep a better eye on her tricks.
She gets in our head.
She gets on her
You
head, you know.
I don't.
Cover my mouth with tape then.
All of my memories, like my conflicting memories are telling me two very different things. That being said, why we don't want to leave her here. We don't want to leave her behind. If this place could be affecting her, could be affecting all of us, it could be affecting all of our memories. I mean, if we're going to be honest, we have no fucking clue what we're doing. Each one of us had a different goddamn experience, which if we're going to be fair, was at minimal an a visual and a fucking hallucination.
I agree.
And it affected our minds and our bodies.
I just want to point out the last time that we had a shared hallucination, tarot cards.
You bought them brand new. I had nothing to do with that.
You're very skilled at what you do. Just because we didn't figure it out doesn't mean you didn't do something.
You did everything possible to debunk it.
Once again,
Are you saying that your skills aren't good enough? Oh, he finally admits it.
I'm saying
We
I just
need to-
haven't cracked the code on what you did yet. Because I got outvoted and sent here.
If we're gonna be honest,
Lupe, did you ever figure out who sent that I-mail, T-mail,
Damn it.
Gmail.
You notice that Lupe's in the middle of doing something with his computer, with his tablet.
Damn it, now's not the time for video games, Lupe.
Be like, okay, boomer.
You're muted, Lewis. Lewis, you're muted.
He knows. He's
Oh,
doing
okay.
a thing.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, okay.
Someone was able to send us an email, trick
Right.
us with tarot cards.
I just want to figure out what the hell happened here. And now if Bradley's saying he's got 2 memories, I'm just gonna see if I can figure out what the hell actually happened, because we can't trust our own memories in this place.
Oh, we can't trust our fucking own senses, our own memories. Like, okay, I'll be honest with you here. The overlapping memories, the ones that I didn't have before Aldous pulled me out, are fucking incriminating as hell. They are. I mean, let's just call them what they are. But that, like, I was pulled into the middle of a goddamn ocean in a fucking room.
Lupe says, "Aha," and hits a button. And when he does, you can immediately feel nothing changes with your suspicions, any of you, whatever those might be. But you can immediately feel the tension released from the room as if somebody popped a bubble after Lupe hits the button. It's like somebody washed the aura out of the room. And now most of the party stares at Cass with distrust, but you can't figure out why you're spending so much time trying to figure it out in this gross room.
I want us to, if possible, keep an open mind to the fact that this place is fucking, and we can't trust ourselves even in here. We can't even trust our memories, like you said. I don't want to believe that she is the way my memories perceive her to be. That being said, the time we've spent together does give her the benefit of the doubt in my mind. So we take it with her. We keep an eye on her. That's my idea.
It definitely doesn't help to just leave the person you're worried about abandoned and out of your view.
Yeah, no, definitely. We got to keep an eye on her.
I mean, if we're suspicious of Cass, the worst thing we can do is leave her to do whatever the fuck she's gonna do.
And
Thank you,
right now,
I guess.
like when we get out of here, we can reassess everything.
Look, and to be honest with you, Cass, it's not a great look, but this place is causing all sorts of hell right now. We got to get to the bottom of it. So I sincerely apologize in advance if this isn't what our memories turn out to be. I do, 100%. I do not want to believe, and I want to believe that my experiences with you before this fucking house are 100% true. I do, 100%. But this place is fucked to the 10th degree. So I think we should just focus on getting the hell out of here.
I think we're all dead if we're not all suspicious from here on out. But hopefully when we get out of here, we figure out what's actually happening, even if they're just using us.
You're not wrong. It could be fucking me next.
All right, so let's quit jibber jabbing and let's go ahead and get through this door before she closes it again. And I'll walk to door 3.
You grab the handle and a soft little green light pops up above the door handle. It looks like, one of those little, you need to pop all the lights for it to reach the other side for it to open.
Lupe, they got one of these LTD lights.
Yeah, the LTD. Yeah, those are. They take a little while to charge. I'll let you start right now. I'm gonna pack up the rest of the equipment. Make sure I keep out a phone that's just like clipped here.
Okay, because I'm holding it. It's just the one. You said it's gonna charge up more.
Oh yeah. Like it's got to start up. Then once we'll grab it in a minute, and then it'll be ready. So we'll be set.
All right, I got this one.
But you let me know, like, if it blinks, then we have to reset it. But as long as it's solid, keep your eye on it.
If it blinks, well, I looked.
Yeah, so
I looked at you, so I don't know if it blinked when I looked away.
It'll keep blinking, so as long as you keep looking, you'll notice if it starts blinking.
Okay, is it be a fast blink or a slow blink?
It'd be like 2 quick blinks, then 1 slow blink,
Okay.
and then 5 rapid blinks.
Okay, so 2 slow. I think it just blinked once, maybe. I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
I might have
but
blinked.
until
I
it
can't-
does-
It's either I blinked or it blinked.
Yep. Yep. Just keep blinking. I mean, keep watching for it blinking.
All right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm giving.
Okay,
Tyler,
Ghost
that
Dad.
is right now.
Let's get the F out of here. After I've grabbed the camera, set it up, I grab a hold of it.
As soon as you touch it, 2 little soft green lights.
Yep, it's ready. Thank you, Aldous. You did great.
Yeah.
Fucking touch it.
Chris goes over next.
And then, do we need the 5th to open?
Yes.
So we just all stare back at Cass.
But it makes like some room. It's like, Cass, we need you.
Come on, Cass. We'll get to the bottom.
Can I take out one of the knife that I used to do the cut?
You do still have it.
And I'll motion.
How dare you!
I'll
Swear-
motion with it for her to come.
I swear to fucking God, I'll just put the goddamn
Thing
knife
is
down.
soaked in blood.
All this
Jesus.
doesn't encourage me to come any closer. And Cass actually kind of giggles at that.
I push a little bit further back, like just making sure like Aldous is a little bit further.
All right. Need me for a door. Fine. And she goes over and puts her hand on it reluctantly.
The last little green light softly lights up and the door clicks open. It doesn't like swing open, it just clicks open.
Where is the edge of the ward in relation to this door?
The second you pass through the threshold, you're out of the ward. Just to this room.
Oh, shit's about to get real.
I want to pull out my trap just in case. You have that ready?
You all go through.
Yeah.
Yes.
You head through the door, and this room is Baroque. Baroque is fucking awesomely Baroque and Gothic. Yeah, like Baroque. No, just kidding.
If it's not
fantastic-
Baroque, don't fix it.
Fantastic Baroque chairs, a great Gothic table, like 1,000-pound variety, could seat 20 people, right? Solid mahogany or something. Arched windows. It's even got pillars in this room. It's a very large room, clearly meant to, in like Victorian era, this would have been an entertaining room, a room in which to entertain a rich elite people at a party. It looks like it's set up for a party. There's a table around the edges. There's a bunch of treats and sweetmeats and such. Again, Victorian era. It smells deliciously fresh and yummy and freshly cooked. But the middle of the table has Victorian era tarot card spread, by which I mean
Son of a.
the entire deck is spread out like in a hemisphere, and it's huge. It like encompasses the middle of the table, and underneath it, it's a second row of the deck spread out. They're not flipped over, but they're fanned out in 2 giant hemispheres. And there are elegant, epic, girthy candelabra with girthy black candles in them that are lit. And there are spots carved into the table to place the cards for a reading. And 5 of the chairs, none of which are next to each other, but they're all relatively close. 4 of them are facing the cards from the other side, and 1 is set right in the middle of the cards, as if you're supposed to sit there to do the reading. And of course, 4 of the chairs are labeled Brad, CJ, Lupe, and Aldous, and the reader chair is labeled Cassandra in Baroque script.
Yes.
They
I
should
have
say
used
the
my
slide.
magic to set up a reading table after you decided to play the blame game and blame me for all of this stuff because I needed more reasons. to be accused and targeted.
It is a little on the nose, but it's like perfectly on the nose for someone who's trying to lead us off the trail. So I'm.
Not you too, Lupe.
And as soon as you say that, there's a boom as the door slams shut, and then the door is gone. There's no doors out of this room again.
Not
Cass.
again.
Cass, I wanna be very clear. Like, my memories are fucked right now. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe myself. I'm not trying to blame you. I'm really not. Matter of fact, I would appreciate if it would be 100% the other way. I don't want to think it's you, and I don't think it's you. I think this place is fucking with me. But what I remember and what I want it to be are two very different things right now. And so I apologize. I'm gonna go sit down at the table.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
We're gonna have to keep.
We don't really got a choice now.
To open up. Because it's down on his spot.
2 of them take their seats.
Yes.
3 of them take their seats.
I would rather CJ try and scare me again, so that a door pops open, so that it looks like that I'm the one who's keeping it hidden. Yeah, I was looking right at you. That didn't help.
That's why I moved forward, but yeah.
That's
It's like you asked for a sneak attack. Like, there's no way the sneak attack's gonna work on you at that point.
You take your seat, Aldous?
You know, Aldous, you never told us what your room was like.
I didn't say what my room was like either.
What was your
Lupe
room
didn't
like,
say that.
CJ? What was yours, Lupe? We know what mine and
Spiders.
Bradley's was. Oh.
Lots and lots of spiders. The
Oh.
little brown ones. The ones that kill you.
Did you not
Everywhere.
Did you not have your keychain of Raid that I bought you for Yule?
I didn't think they were good at the spiders. I don't like spiders.
Chain of Raid for you.
A keychain can of Raid for Yule.
Since it seems like we're getting more and more into positions where we have to play along to get through these rooms for whatever game it is that you're playing, I'll have a seat.
All that's left now is for you to sit. Cass.
Please regale us.
I'm not sitting till you tell us what was in your rooms.
Yeah, like, we are getting to the point where people are still telling their stories, but you have been avoiding them all this.
Me? Every time. Not
And
avoiding
your
it.
your statue specifically started off dead.
That's an age joke. Fine. What was in my room? My past mistakes. And they showed me dead.
What about you, Lupe?
I like they just showed me everything that would be like so tempting, except I know it would have cost me everything. So I'm not gonna play their games, and I didn't. When I tried to mess with spirits, I got kicked out. So I didn't even really explore everything.
I mean, hell,
Tried to disrupt what was going on, and it backfired really bad.
it's good on you, man. It's good on you.
I think you said it best, Lupe. This is all some game someone's playing on us.
Yeah, games.
Someone who knows enough about us to dig into these things.
Oh, yes, like any one of us could know very well everything like that.
I'm just saying.
Fine, you told me your stories. I'll sit.
Nothing changes when you sit. You have to do the reading.
I have not even met these cards. Cass lights a stick of incense to the gods and her ancestors, and whispers a quick prayer to Hecate in Greek, and shuffles the cards.
Before she deals them, can I get out my scanner and place it in the middle of the table?
Yes. Which one?
Which one?
Bag of scanners. The scanner.
The one that generates video fields and static interface. It allows entities to manifest themselves.
Okay. You turn it on. You start the reading, Cass?
I do.
Cass flips the first card over, sets it in its place. It's right now they're face down because you do the whole thing and then you turn them over in order. As soon as she puts the first one face down, the lightning intensifies and the rumbles of thunder are really close. When she places the second one, a foul smell fills the air and you look down and realize all the food is instantly rotted, like to the maggot level.
Ugh.
When she puts down the third card, you can feel the air thicken with heaviness and intent. Like static electricity pulls all your hairs up on your arms and the back of your neck, too.
Good news.
When she puts the fourth card down, the candles flare like jet fuel came out of them and they shoot sky high towards the ceiling before blowing out. And there's a beat, and you hear laughter in the complete darkness. And then the candles light back up.
All this, all this, all this. I saw what you did.
She crawls up on the table on all fours and lets her hair down. It's disturbingly sexy, yet not.
Oh, you know, you look like an old friend of mine. Oh, Aldous, look at you. Your eyes are green. Weren't they the color of old? Oh.
Kicks stuff out of her way. Spoiled food and maggots go everywhere on everyone but Aldous.
CJ, are you hungry? Would you like some food?
No.
It's delicious. It's to die for.
She picks up a rotten piece of sweetbread and rushes towards you, Aldous, impossibly fast. Just like zoop, time lapse. Everyone scoots their chairs back rapidly.
Lupe, would you like some coins for the slot machines?
Don't need them. Don't need them.
No? Would you like some white chocolate, my friend? I think you're hungry. Would you take a bet on it?
I'm just gonna like abstain from that game. That's not
Aldous, what did you do? You
I just start
horrible,
eating
horrible
some of,
man.
some of the rotten bread.
How's
just,
your son
hitting on
doing?
maggots.
Is he doing well? Why didn't you get your son, Aldous? You could have gotten out of here. Now, you'll never leave.
There's a massive bolt of thunder that shatters the glass. Candles are blown out again. Little tiny windows in here, way up high on the ceiling, were shattered. And then in the flash of lightning, she's no longer on the table. However, there are things crawling across the ceiling and across the walls, surrounding the room, centering on the table, and that's where we pause until next week's finale.
All right. Jeez.
Oh shit, we all gonna die.
You're already dead.
Huh.
Oh wait, I am dead.
Not no
No,
more.
you're not anymore. Aldous brought you
saved
back.
you.
You're
Quote,
Saved.
Aldous quote unquote saved you.
yeah, he promoted you to undead.
Yes, yes.
Oh, right.
He's unalive.
I am
De-deaded?
alive.
De-deaded.
Do I have to slather like embalming fluid on my face now? Keep it moisturized.
You need it for breakfast.
And
Eat it for breakfast, Roger.
you,
that.
you need to eat pomegranate seeds.
Okay, fair enough.
That was an awesome role-playing session. I must say.
That was awesome.
You all did amazingly, all four of you. Five of you. Math. To the audience.
I thought you were saying one of us wasn't
One of us is
acting.
a ghost.
To the audience. Well, that's enough haunting horrors for one night, but do not fear. We will reach the chilling conclusion of this ghost hunter story. Next Wednesday at 9 p.m., we'll see if any of them get out of the house. As for other terrifying tales and awesome adventures you can enjoy with us, you can catch me, Eldritch Echoes, as GM for all of our horror games Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, escalating in creepiness to Fridays. This week, Cult Divinity Lost. We also have Conan on Sundays, Mad Mage on Tuesdays, and Starfinder, 2 more sessions before we start our holiday special of Bugmire on Thursdays, which will run through the majority of the holiday season. Cast, let the viewers know which shows they can catch you in next. And if you're doing anything else not show related, cool, it's online.
Hello, I have been Steve, and you can find me on the internet continuously at Voodoo Arcade. And you can find me tomorrow playing Starfinder with Space Lord Pajamas / Sean. Friday playing Cult Divinity Lost. You will not find me on Saturday, but I'll then come back on Sunday for Conan, where I play our Nordheimer Barbarian Man. It's going to be pretty dope. Also check out PattyShakes _ on Twitch. He runs our Tuesday Mad Mage game. He should be streaming more games on his channel. You can find me there sometimes helping him lose in Overwatch more than win these days.
Hi, everybody. I have been Cassandra, the reluctant medium, and now you see why she's a little more reluctant than she lets on. I am in all the Warple games, and you can find me on the internet as Changeling Ever. Oh man, I was gonna say something witty, and it just left. It disappeared. So, yeah, haunt me.
My name is Lewis. I'm playing Lupe, and right now this is the only Vorpal game I'm playing. We'll see about that in the future and expanding on it. But you can catch me on Twitter at Lewis and Acostas. You can catch me on Twitch at Papa Aron. Although I do need to start streaming a little bit more before there's enough content for you. You can always look back through. Got some funny stuff on there. Nothing as funny as this group of people I'm with, but we'll see.
Hi everybody, I'm Pinky _88 on Twitter. You can find me on Onyx Path on Mondays at 9 o'clock playing Babushka Katyana Kuznetsov. She does not know what the hungry means, and no one's wearing their sweaters. On Tuesdays on Purple Tales, you can find me playing Izzy, the Eldritch Knight, who's on a desperate search of finding a way to learn sign language to seduce the lovely bartender. And on Wednesdays, you can find me here back on Onyx Path. Next week will be the final episode of me playing CJ, or Chris, who at the moment is absolutely terrified of Cass, because what the fuck? That's not cool. Like, why? Stop it.
Because Cass is bad.
All right, my turn. I finally got a roll call right. I'm happy about that. So thank you for the slow clap. I appreciate it. I'll take my leave. I am the J3 billion who got a thing correctly tonight. I'm happy about that. I am here every Wednesday on Onyx Path. Catch me on Thursday over at our Vorpal Tales. Thursday is Starfinder, and I'm really excited about that. We're coming to the pretty close to close on that one, and I'm excited to see what my empath can do. Friday we are doing Cult, and over also at Vorpal Tales, and I am playing a berserker, a madman, a very madman. And I'm excited about that one. That one is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most because I don't really get to play a angry person a lot because it hits a little close to home. But when I do, it's definitely intense, and I'm looking forward to it. Specifically because we are also, if I can, in a unique time. So get out and go vote. It's right here. I did the thing. And so that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Last second plugs. On October 30th, we will be having our Halloween special, Call of Cthulhu One Shot with Travis Legg. So make sure you check that out, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on our channel. On November 2nd, Sean will be leading a one shot of Frostlands of Fenrilik, the new player-controlled expansion for the Scarred Lands, at 9 p.m. on the Onyx Path channel, with everyone from this game except me. So come check that out too. And then on November 7th, we're going to have at least one, possibly two shows for Extra Life's big streaming session that they do every year. So come check us out for that also. Now for our Ride or Die viewers, each of our cast members can vote for any other cast member for the session for any reason. A vote is worth one free success in any roll of your choice in a future session, or plus 3 bonus dice to a dice pool if you're the gambling type, unlike Lupin. Steve, who and why?
Oh boy. Can I vote for the nickel?
No.
Dang. Then this vote's actually really tough because this was oh yeah, it's a nickel.
That was hilarious.
God damn it. You're playing to the judge, Lewis. Playing to the guy. It ain't fair, Lewis.
As always, these are so tough because everyone's amazing and I just love this crew so much. And tonight, role-playing was top notch from everybody. But I am going to go, without going through everybody's specialties, I'm just going to go ahead and vote for Ever for being the brunt of my paranoia and accusations. So thank you for playing along and really making this awesome.
How do you really feel, Steve?
Ever. Answer that, Steve. It's a trap.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm having the same struggle. Crap. I'm gonna.
You need someone to poke you so you can fart?
Oh, the struggle's real.
It's really hard.
I'm going to give it to CJ for multiple reasons.
Oh, okay.
Number one,
Hi.
to player Tiffany for sitting through the spider room.
Yeah.
And not, like, panicking too much.
Screaming and
I
running
was
away.
legit. My hands were legit shaking. And my heart was racing. And I want to cut all my hair off because a stray hair was on the back of my neck, tickling my neck.
Oh, no.
Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was constantly like scratching
yeah.
my head because I felt stuff on me.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry.
for the second reason, like the fact that you started siding with Aldis. I keep wanting to say Aldi's because of the grocery store. So yeah, for siding with Aldis, Aldis.
No, Aldi's
because
where you
that's
go to get Aldis and a bag of potato chips.
get out.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
And the third reason is thinking to startle Cass,
Yeah.
which Cass is completely innocent, just so you know.
Lies.
The Endor.
Slander.
Lewis.
I'm gonna vote for Tiffany as well. Pretty much for the exact same reasons. She brought the real spooky woo.
And it had nothing to do with farts.
And Tiffany, your turn.
Yes, oh god, honestly, it's toss up between John and Steve. Who wants to vote most? Oh my god, okay, my cat wants to vote. Hi, sweetie. Hold on, you gotta wait your turn. Who wants it more? You guys gotta fight it out. Come on, let's go.
I nominate John.
Well, we know Aldous wins if he gets a chair in his hands.
That's true.
He's got a knife. It's really bloody and pinky.
Honestly, like, that freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. So actually, I think I'm just gonna go ahead. Can you not stop biting me? I'm gonna give it to Steve. Just cause, like, honestly, it just took me so out of the moment. I see you trying so hard to save your kid and, like, not fall into this trap and everything, and then everything just kind of, like, boils over and you're just overwhelmed with all this energy, and next thing I know, you're passed out on the ground with a bloody knife, like, all over the place. Like, what happened? That escalated so quickly.
It did.
Like, it was
John.
amazing.
So what was I gonna say? Something along the lines of I'm the greatest, so but I'm giving my point to Steve, because when I try and think of points, I try and think of the one moment. There's usually like one or two moments in the night that really just get me. And Nickel was probably the highlight of my night, and I have to give it to Steve for that.
I died and I
fucking
cannot be
great.
brought back.
Thank you.
God damn it, Nickel. What the like what the fuck are you gonna buy with a nickel? All this? God damn it!
Not just like,
What, you gonna go down to the store and get some fucking candy? Yes. That's a goddamn $1, Aldous. You need a fucking $1.
And that's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem with the youths. They don't think that a nickel adds up. When you get a nickel, then you get another nickel, then you got yourself a dime. You get yourself another dime, and then another nickel, then you got yourself a quarter. Now you're making real money.
Penny for your goddamn thoughts, Aldous.
It's not 1920 anymore, okay? Nickel means nothing.
Okay, audience, one last thing. Don't forget to check out our website, morpletales.com, to get more of this. And all the links to all our stuff. Until next week, good night.
Good night.
Bye.